welcome back to another furious battle report with me, the Bone, and you, the Chef.
That's me.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, can't wait for this to go.
Yeah, well, we're slowly getting this. There are some opening, the old barbers now.
Well, when this releases, I will have had my hair cut.
Wow. And look, that's something that we're all very excited about here at the studio. It's all we talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other things going on, 9th edition, you know, whatever, but it's all mainly about Chef's hair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. We've got a pretty cool game for you here today. We're going to run the Tallarn. We haven't had them on Freeview for ages. No. And I'm really interested to see how they go with this new rule set. Tallarn especially got some pretty cool, interesting things going on with their rules as well now. So I'm excited to see how they play. And you're taking the Harlequins.
Yes, another army that hasn't been seen recently on Freeview. So again, from our allotted pool of armies, I was sort of looking at them going, you've been on recently, you've been on recently. Let's take the murder clowns out for a spin. Why not?
And will you be singing today?
No, no one needs to be subjected to that. It's not happening.
Lucky you've got me to back you up. There'll be some singing.
You're not a backup singer.
It's true. I will take the lead. let's be quite frank. Seal, if you're watching, I'm still waiting for you to contact me about my singing career. You know, don't be shy. I'm a very nice person. Okay, just reach out. I am. I'm pretty nice.
You're all right.
Yeah. I'm all right, Seal, is what we're saying. So give me a call. I'm waiting for you. Talk to my people. They'll organise it. Okay?
Oh boy, you don't have any people.
I got some people.
Right, look, that's enough of that. We are playing a 9th edition game today for your viewing pleasure. So this is going to be another one of the new match play missions with 2 armies that you guys haven't seen for a while, and hopefully 2 armies that we can sort of showcase some of the really cool new stuff.
Yeah.
Things like Big Guns Never Tire, changes to fly, as well as changes to army composition, because the Harlequins definitely benefit from having just here's loads of extra CP. Oh, thank you very much. Yes. I'm going to need all of those CP because I've got some really nice stratagems.
Got some cool stuff. Well, look.
Vice versa, you've done something different.
Yeah. I've well, look. Let's talk about that in the list.
Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
I always do.
Let's start with your list because you're ahead of yourself.
Okay, that makes sense.
We're going to go into the Harlequins. We'll be right back.
Harlequins fans, here we are. I'm not sure when the Harlequins were last on Freeview. It has been some time, hence my choice to use them in addition to hopefully showing off some cool new 9th stuff for them. So I'm using Soaring Spite today, mainly because I've never actually used it. I've generally tend to gone for... I can't remember what they're called, but the ones with Somber Sentinels, the shoot on death ones. However, I've decided to go for this because I just wanted to try it out. And it also ties in, for those of you that are on-demand followers, I made mention of the Harlequins in the last 8th edition game that we did, where I kind of really wished that they had some sort of hit and run ability. It was then pointed out to me that they exactly have a stratagem to do that in the White Dwarf, and I just completely glossed over it. But I can use that, so that's the curtain falls, in addition with Skystride, which is the Soaring Spite specific one, where instead of consolidating, I can consolidate towards a vehicle and jump back in it, which is really cool. So I'm hopefully able to use kind of what I want to use them for, but we'll see. So it's a single battalion today. Normally you would be like, battalion is not so good because you don't have enough CP. Well, that is no longer the case. We now have an abundance of CP. You would have more CP than you would running a single battalion and a Vanguard, or a single battalion and an Outrider. Not quite as much as if you were running 2 battalions, but quite frankly, it was always tricky to do that with Harlequins anyway. Now, just a slight caveat here. For those of you that are aware, you have 12 CP if you are playing a Strike Force mission. And a Strike Force mission is anywhere between 2,000 and 2,999 points. 1750 is what we're playing today because those are the old points values. It's about right. However, you can kind of play whatever mission you want. You can play an incursion level mission at 2,000 points if you wanted to. You can play a strike force mission at 1,000 points if you wanted to. There will, of course, obviously be some balance issues with that potentially, but quite frankly, you can just have fun with it. So today we have decided that at 1750 we are going to count it as a strike force, so that one, we can show off the strike force missions because that's what the majority of you are going to be playing, roughly 2,000 points, and that's roughly what it will equate to be based on some of the rough percentage increases that people have been informed of and have seen via the Warhammer community site. So we're kind of gauging a little bit here. So single battalion is being led by a warlord who is my troop master. I have given him a Neuro Disruptor because I had some points spare. Also ties in nicely with the Soaring Spite. And I've given him the Twilight Fang because it's a really cool relic. Makes him really punchy in combat. Really, really punchy in combat. Loads of attacks, good strength, good AP, 2 damage. Lovely stuff. His Warlord trait is the Player of Twilight. Now, of course, he does have to be on the board. Now, until it gets FAQ'd, for 9th edition, you will only ever restore 1 CP from this nowadays, because that's in the core rules. So previously in the 8th edition Codex, 8th edition FAQ, with this Warlord trait, it specifically said this is an exemption to the normal CP regeneration that you can do. If the opponent uses a free CP stratagem and you roll a free, you would gain free CP. That was an exception to the rule. Now you are capped at 1. So this may not be a particularly useful Warlord trait, but it's still relatively handy to have, just because Harlequins do want a lot of CP, and that will be on top of the 1 CP that I get at the beginning of every one of my command phases anyway. So in theory, I will have plenty of CP to play with. His role is Choreographer of War because rerolling wounds in combat is generally, in my opinion, better than the other roles that he has. So it makes him a good buffing unit, and it also makes him really, really punchy in combat. He's backed up by 2 Shadowseers, so one of which has the Shadowstone, so he gets an extra 3 inches to his auras, as well as his psychic powers, which is pretty cool, because he is using the psychic powers of Twilight Pathway, so he has 6-inch range on that. So be it. But also he has Webway Dance. He has a 9-inch bubble of you get a 6-up shrug, essentially, which is pretty handy because if the Harlequins do get hit, they tend to be quite flimsy. In addition to that, I have spent a CP on him. So I spent 2 CP on this guy, 1 for the Relic, 1 for a additional pivotal role. So his additional pivotal role on top of Shield from Harm is going to be I can't remember the Veil one. My brain has gone completely blank. The Veil one, the one of reduce ranges by 6 inches against them, which is just an incredibly cool ability. One might argue that on the slightly smaller board sizes now that's going to be an issue, but remember that you're generally going to be starting the same distances away from each other, and that's if you front line. True, you have less ability to go in the back, but it does give you the ability to kind of skirt the edges of more common weapons. Rate of fire weapons generally tend to be 24 to 36 inches, so you can kind of outrange them a little bit. So goes the theory. The second Shadowseer has a Fog of Dreams, so I can debuff a unit for -1 to hit. Sure, they don't stack, but it's still quite handy to have in my pocket. He also has Shards of Light, so he can do some targeted mortal wounds. And I have given him the Agent of Bedlam role, so he does -1 attack to a minimum of 1 to any enemy units within 6 inches. This may or may not come up, but if the 2 of them work in unison, they just really, really protect my guys in combat as well. Because again, Harlequins are great, but they are super, super flimsy, and 9th has done nothing to change that. Toughness 3 with 1 wound is not so good. So you do have to be careful. You have to use your buffs, you have to use your synergies, you have to pick your fights carefully. For my troops, I have 4 troops, funnily enough. 2 of them are all Fusion and Caress. Now, a few people say that the Fusion is a bit of a trap because it's expensive, it's the short range. Hopefully with Soaring Spite, I can kind of mitigate that because they become assault weapons after I've advanced with their transports. But we'll have to see whether that comes up. Also, that's what they're modeled with, guys. So I try to tend to go for WYSIWYG as much as humanly possible. Two of them are all with Fusion and Caress. The other 2 are with 4 Fusion and Caress and 1 Embrace and Shuriken, because again, that's what they're modeled with, and also points. Just didn't quite have enough to make it super simple and make them all the same. We then go over to my dedicated transports. They're all riding around in 4 Starweavers. They can't fall back and shoot anymore. That's fine. With the fly changes, I'm okay with that. I've always personally thought that was a bit too powerful because it meant some armors you could just never lock down. And they can still shoot in combat, which is fine. So you can still use them offensively to tie stuff up. Sure, you can't fall back and then shoot at your targets freely. So you've got to be a little bit more cerebral with your thinking. You can't just go in and go, I'll be fine next turn, especially if you decide to do that against a tank or a monster, which then decides to shoot you anyway. So again, you got to be careful. Your tactics will have to change. We go to my elites. I have 2 Death Jesters, one of which is running the Humbling Cruelty, or Mocking Cruelty, one of those on as his role. So he reduces all movement. If a unit is hit by him, they only need to be hit, which is really nice. They reduce movement by 2, and they also cannot overwatch. So he's got some really nice utility there, either to dictate my opponent's movement or to just go, you know what, I don't want to be overwatched by that particular thing. Sure, Overwatch is a stratagem now, but if you pick your target correctly, which you should be doing, let's say you're up against a Space Marine player with Flamestorm Aggressors or 6 Centurions or with Flamers, and you go, no Overwatch. Sure, your opponent's not going to spend the CP, but it also means your Harlequins don't die on the way in. In addition, that's just hilarious to think of Centurions with a 4-inch move going to a 2-inch move. They're never getting to me. The second Death Jester has the Inescapable Jest, so he has a slightly longer range, and he also causes mortal wounds on a 6 to wound. This can actually be really quite important. One, because it helps you bypass invulnerable saves a little bit easier. It can help in plinking off wounds off of the tougher stuff. You can target characters with this guy, and also because of the changes to the way that wounds are allocated now. Let's give you an example. Let's say that you have a single, let's say you have a Guardian unit, and you have a unit with the platform in it. Now, common strategy is to go, cool, I'm going to allocate the wounds to that guy with the better save. Makes sense, right? You then, after you've allocated it to that model, they have to take every single wound that is allocated to that unit, whether you want to or not. So even if they've made the save. So another common example is a Tau Crisis suit with, say, Iridium armor. Let's say I just shoot at them with Shuriken cannons. Cool, yeah, I'll take it on my 2-up save guy. Excellent. Now any mortal wounds will have to go on that 2-up save guy if he generates mortal wounds. So you can kind of bait out those tougher units and then go mortal wounds on them. And so again, another little trick that you can use. Also, he has the longer range, which is handy. And worst case scenario, they're pretty cheap, both Death Jesters, and they can just go around and nab objectives for me, which is important because this is an objective-based game generally. And then we have the Solitaire. I'm not singing. He does have Shegarax Rose. Last time I took him, he didn't have the Rose because I didn't have the CP, or I didn't want to burn that much CP. Today I have, because I've spent 4 CP at the beginning of the game on 3 relics and on an extra pivotal roll for the Shadowseer. So, you know what? I'm still starting the game with 8 CP, which is probably more than you would have done as a Harlequin player anyway. So we'll give it a go. The flat 3 damage against infantry is great if he goes character hunting. It's great against elite infantry. Rerolling wounds as a base is marvelous because he gets to go without the assistance of the Troupe Master. Now, I've given him Chromatic Rush, so he doesn't have Blitz. He auto advances 6 inches. Fantastic. Because of Rising Crescendo, you don't need to worry about that. A few people asked, are Harlequins keeping Rising Crescendo? Yes, it's their main rule. Nothing in the 9th edition core rulebook has said remove armies special rules, so calm down guys, don't worry. Yes, fallback limitations and things like fly is a problem for your vehicles, but everyone else still has Rising Crescendo, so you're fine. So the Solitaire, being able to basically have an 18-inch move every turn is pretty scary, and he consolidates an extra 6 inches, an extra 3 inches, so he consolidates 6 inches, which is pretty nifty. Helps him to really just bang, go into stuff. As he's Soaring Spite, or you could combo that with things like the Curtain Falls, it specifically states an extra 3 inches, so he can go 9 inches on his consolidate, so he could really utilize those stratagems to kind of go bang into a unit and then just avoid retaliation if he's whiffed it. Go behind terrain, do things like that. You don't get to jump over it because it's a consolidate move, but if you go round, you got to force your opponent to chase after you, which is cool. And then we finish off the list with 2 units of Sky Weavers, 2 units of 5, all with glaives or with haywire cannons. Units of 5 for a couple of reasons. One, to prevent coherency issues. I think you are going to see this a lot with elite units or units with larger bases. May not be as much of an issue to have that extra guy in there, because as soon as you lose one guy, you don't have a problem with the coherency anymore anyway. And they were never really conga lining, as it were. But it does give you the flexibility to go, I don't need to worry about my positioning when I'm moving or setting up. So that's just one less thing to focus on. In addition, it does help them against blast weapons. Your D6 shots, making it minimum 3 against them can really hurt depending on the weapon. If it's like a thermal cannon, or if it's something like a demolisher cannon, or if it's something like a battle cannon, it can really sting. So just making sure that if your opponent does roll a 1 or a 2, they either got to keep it or they've got to re-roll it for a CP. Final little bit on that. This should not come up in today's game because I don't believe any one of us, I don't know what Bones' list is, so I don't know if he does. With regards to blast weapons, if you have the blast weapons and they're multiple D6 or multiple D3, it's still a minimum of 3 attacks on the weapon. It's not per dice. A few of you guys have messaged us about that. That's how we've been playing it. That's how we've been playtesting it. If that's not the case and Games Workshop release an FAQ to update it, we will of course change it. But to us, the rule is pretty clear. But it shouldn't come up in this game. Interesting point of note, it does mean that my haywire cannons are blast weapons in the core rulebook. Yeah, that's a lot of anti-infantry, actually, that they can pump out. And they would, obviously you want them shooting at tanks, but there's something to be said for a minimum of 30 shots on an 11-man unit. And at strength 4 -1. Could be nifty. That's the list. 1749 on the nose, I guess. I don't know, whatever. There's no real way for me to squeeze in an extra point there, as Harlequin players will tell you. They're a bit of a tough army to try and get the maximal use in points. Yeah, that's that. We'll see how the list does. It's got some teeth. It's got lots of speed. It's got plenty of shooting. Hopefully it's got enough. And hopefully we can survive any retaliation. I do enjoy the Harlequins because they're active in every phase and you've got to be really, really cerebral with your thinking for them. So that kind of appeals to me quite a lot. Let's see what the Tallarn are going to bring. Will it be a case of my speed winning, or will it just be a brutal, brutal gunfire? We'll have to find out. Bones list is coming up.
Yes! It's time for the Tallarn to roll into the studio on their steel tracks of death. The Desert Jackals are in the house, and I am going to be punishing some Xenos in the name of the Emperor this day. I've decided to use a dual Battalion. Ah yes, mainly because I want to just be able to say that. And I hope you all joined in. Dual Battalion, oh yes. But really it's because I needed some more HQ for this list to run properly, or at least how I want it to run. So I burnt the 3 CP, and you know, I don't feel too bad about it. We'll see if it comes back to punish me later in the game. So here we go. As I said, I'm running a dual Battalion, yes. I've got 2 company commanders in the 1st Battalion in my HQ and 1 Primaris Psycho. So the company commander, one of them is my Warlord. He has a plasma pistol and he's also got a chainsword. I'm going to give him old grudges today because I think that could be quite helpful. Rerolling wounds is always a good thing. We then move over to my second company commander. I'm going to give him Crew of Aquila. So that will help with me spending a few CP at the beginning of the game. That was the command phase as well. I'm not too worried. I don't think it's going to be a massive issue for me today, if I'm honest. We'll then move over to my troops. We've got, so the Primaris Psyker will have Psychic Barrier. And the other Primaris Psyker, when we get to him, will have Night Shroud. But we are on the troops now. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm crazy like that. I'm everywhere. You know, I'm there. Oh, am I there? Am I in the past, the future? It's time for the Tallarn to roll into the studio. Am I there? Oh, am I there? Am I in the past, the future, the present? Who knows? But we are in the troops now. So I've got 3 units of 10 troops. I've got my guardsman in there. Obviously, the sergeant has his las pistol and chainsword, and then I've got 1 special weapon in there as well, which is a plasma gun. We then move over to the elites. Yes, that's what comes next. I have a unit of 8 Bullgren. Oof! So they've got their... is it their brute shields or their slab shields? The one that gives them the invulnerable. It's the brute shields. They've got the brute shields in there, which is pretty cool. And then they've also got their maul, so their combat. So these are a bit of a deterrent because we all know that the Harlequins like to get into combat. So if they do, there's going to be a big blob of Bullgren hanging around there, and it might be a problem for them. We'll just have to see what happens. So 8 of them. That's pretty cool. In my fast attack, I have a unit of 3 Hellhounds. Love that, how that's going to work with the explode. But look, we'll see. We'll see. Could be really fun. Could be really silly. I don't know. We then move on to the 2nd Battalion. Yes, the 2nd Battalion. More refined. More... something. More refined. Yeah, let's just go with refined. Yeah, it's more refined, this. So in here I've got 2 tank commanders. They've got the Plasma Executioner on the turret. They've got plasmas in their sponsons, and they've got las cannons in their hulls. So I've got that times 2. Then I have my other Primaris Psyker in there. The units of troops are exactly the same as the units of troops in the previous battalion. So that's all fine. And then I've got 1 heavy support team. Heavy weapons team with missile launchers in there. Just the one, it came down to points, but actually with one of them, and you've got the stratagem. I believe it's called Focused Fire. I can't remember off the top of my head the name of it, but you can get the +1 to hit and wound on just 1 unit. Yeah, cool. Like, you know, it can be really handy, especially against an army which has an inherent -1 against the entirety of mine. You can see with how I've built the list that I've tried to mitigate that as much as possible. We'll see if it works. So I've got them, and then I also have 3 chimeras in here. So they've got the multi-lasers, and they've also got the heavy bolters. I wanted a bit more board control. The more I play Ninth, the more I understand how important board control is. So the chimeras I'm hoping will help a bit with that. I want to be able to move forward. I want to be taking the center of the board and making Chef make those decisions, whether he tries to engage me or move around me. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I think I've got a good crack at this, but the Harlequins have so much speed, and actually they've got a lot of anti-tank as well. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes, but I'm excited to use the Tallarn. I think it's going to be an epic matchup, whatever happens. It'll probably be very brutal. So let's see. Let's just get into that mission. No more mucking about. Let's rock and roll. Today's mission is Vital Intelligence, an Eternal War Strike Force mission from the Warhammer 40,000 core rulebook. 6 predetermined objective markers are placed onto the battlefield. Objectives you control remain so even when you move away from them, until your opponent controls them. The primary objective is Take and Hold, a progressive mission where players score 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they achieve at the end of each of their command phases. Hold 2 or more objectives, holding 3 or more objectives, and holding more objectives than their opponent. These are cumulative and cannot be scored in the first battle round. Each player also chooses 3 secondary objectives that can score up to 15 points each. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in. The forces of the Tallarn are lined up, front-lined, looking to clash into these gaggling gargoyles of goodness.
Where'd you get gargoyles from? That's Tyranids, fool.
No, but they've got like the gargoyle-esque faces on their masks.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. That seems fair.
Yeah, I think it seems pretty fair.
Yeah.
So look, we've seen the mission. We're playing Vital Intelligence. Obviously, we're playing 9th edition. Woohoo! So we don't really need to go through any of that. We've been walking you through some of the rules. We're just going to play the game today and see how we get on.
Yep.
So I was the attacker. That means that you were the defender.
Correct.
Yes, because there's only 2 options, isn't it?
Yes.
Just 2.
Yeah, you can't be a third party impartial. There's no such thing as that in 40k.
No. It doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't work.
It's not allowed.
So what we're going to do is we're going to roll now to see who goes first, or chooses rather. So here we go. We'll come over to your dice tray now.
My dice tray today.
He's rolled a 1. He's rolled a 1, ladies and gentlemen.
It begins once again.
Well, let us see. Let us see. Can I go first? On a 2, it's exactly what he needed.
Right.
No more, no less. I will take the first turn.
Then I will have to spend a bunch of CP to do some slight redeploys.
Let us begin.
The Desert Jackals are on the move, storming forward into the centre of the board, looking to put the claim on these objectives, perhaps reclaim this ruined city for the Imperium, although I have no care for what is here. Perhaps it is something darker. So we have stormed forward. There will be a slight addendum to your picture that you will see at the end of this little chat here. These Hellhounds have moved because Bone is a silly goose and didn't move them.
I'm a goose! The silliest of gooses.
So they have moved up. We've shuffled forward with the tank commanders here, moving out into range of various things that they can potentially see. We've moved over here, so we've put the claim on a whole bunch of objectives. So we've got 1 there, 2 here, with this Chimera here. We've moved up with these Chimeras here. They have both advanced, did they, or did they move normally?
Move normally.
It was the units inside that advanced. I think you were rolling dice for something.
Yes.
So the units have, of course, jumped out of their individual Chimeras and moved to claim objectives. And the Bulgarins have stormed into the centre as well, looking to put a lot of pressure on, but whilst remaining outside of the terrain in order to get obscuring. So just on that note, you will see on the board that we have a lot of ruins, various craters and barricades. The barricades are barricades, the craters are craters. All of the ruins will be using the ruins rules. However, we've also decided to give them dense cover as well.
Yeah.
So those that are less than 5 inches but 3 inches tall will at least provide you dense.
Yes.
For the -1. Doesn't really necessarily matter for the majority of my army being -1 to hit already at shooting, but it will provide Bone some various defensive buffs on his side.
Yeah.
For the purposes of my redeploy, I've redeployed the Shadowseer here inside, so I used, what's it called? Polychromatic Storm. That allows me to redeploy 3, and I also use the 100 Swords of Vol, which allows me to redeploy 1. So I have spent 3 CP, but it does mean that the majority of my stuff is now going to be protected either due to line of sight or out of range, thanks to his Veil of Illusions, which I will check the actual name of in a moment.
Sure.
And finally, we're just going to talk about our secondaries because we've got to do that in the intro.
Yes.
So what is it that you have taken, Mr. Bone?
I have taken Assassinate, I've taken Engage in all fronts, which I have got.
Yes.
And then I've also taken the mission-specific one, which is Data Interception. So, yeah. Pretty interesting times.
Very nice indeed. So Engage on all fronts is certainly on play here. Assassinate is definitely doable because I have plenty of characters. And Data Intercept, with a strong start there, it will force me to have to shift you off of a bunch of objectives. Well, that's a whopping 5 potential points. For my side, I have taken Bring It Down because you've got a lot of vehicles. I've also taken Thin Their Ranks because you've got a lot of vehicles, so that counts towards that, as well as your abundance of infantry.
Yes.
And I've also taken Engage on all fronts because I'm Elder, I'm super fast, so getting into those quarters should be relatively simple.
We would hope.
We do have a Psychic phase coming up. We're looking to do lots and lots of buffery.
So one thing I will say before you go, don't leave yet. So this unit was actually on foot, so they've advanced. They got a 6 to come over here. So this one still has a troop in there.
Oh, okay. Apologies. I thought that they jumped out. Very good.
Not yet.
I'm glad you clarified that because that will change my tactics in my turn.
So. Yes.
So we do have your psychic phase that's coming right up. It will be a rapid fire psychic phase. I'm not in denial range, and we are casting Night Shroud upon the Bullgrin.
Yes.
Here we go.
On the Bullgrins? Am I putting them on the Bullgrins? I mean, I'm definitely going to put Psychic Barrier on them, so let's start with that, okay?
So Psychic Barrier on the Bullgrins, this will give them a free up invulnerable save.
So it goes off on an 11.
Okay, you don't explode, which is a pity for me.
No, it is, but not for me. Right, I'm just going to have a little look at something, and then I'll be right back.
Okay. So a change of strategy, words are tough,
yes.
Is being employed here, and Night Shroud is instead going on this tank commander because he is out in the open.
Yes. All right, let's see what we can do here. So looking for a 6. It's a 5.
So you'd have to reroll
them
both of these.
Yes. Well, I am on 10 CP. So you know what? I'm going to do it.
All right, makes sense to me.
Here we go. And I've made it worse.
Okay, well...
So actually there's a beacon on him now, a light.
I get +1 to hit. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Here we are at the beginning of the shooting phase. Now I am going to do Foes of the Mind, specifically on this Shadowseer here, because he's the one with the 9-inch bubble, and then it means that pretty much my entire battle line, barring this guy over here, who can't really be seen anyway, gets the -1 to wound, which is pretty handy.
It's pretty handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, first of all, I'm going to do Curve Squilla.
Yes.
See if I pinch one of those.
Specifically for that.
A 6.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You can have that back.
I'm going to have that back. Very nice. So, I'm now on 10 CP. But I am going to use a stratagem right now, so I then am on 9 CP.
Yep, cool, makes sense to me.
So, I'm going to use Concentrate Fire on my heavy weapon squad, and they're going to fire so I get +1 to hit and wound.
Okay.
I'm also putting Take Aim on then, and these guys are gunners, kill on sight, so I'm re-rolling 1s to hit, guys.
So these guys will have a +1 to hit and a +1 to wound, which essentially mitigates my own minuses, which is pretty cool.
It's not bad, right? And you've currently got a 4-up invulnerable save, right?
I do, because you can't get it outside of moving.
Okay, very nice. So in that case, I'm going to fire crack missiles over into these guys here. They can see.
Okay. And the Veil of Illusion will have no impact on them because it's a 48-inch range and you're well within 42.
Exactly.
So you are good to go.
Yes. So I did move. So I'm hitting you on 5.
Yes, so even though you get the +1 to hit, so this is a great example of the stacking modifiers, because there is a total of -2 across this attack, I suppose.
Exchange.
Yeah, exchange of guns.
Yes.
It's no longer, that would get reduced down to a -1, so that's fine because I've got the Bing. It all makes sense to you guys. You guys have seen the rules. I'm just blabbering. So,
right,
5s.
crack missiles. Rerolling 1s here as well. I've hit you once.
Okay.
Normally it would be a 2 to wound you, but you've got the -1, but then it goes
+1.
back, so it still goes back to a 2. And it's a wound on a 6.
It is a wound on a 6, is it?
Yes.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, fail that.
No. I deny you on a 5, sir.
Very good. Yes, lots of rules.
This tank commander now, Hail of Fire has been employed for maximum shots on his blast weapons when firing at a vehicle. And incidentally, this is the only vehicle in range because of the Veil of Illusion means that the rest of my units are a little bit more protected, which is quite handy. This will apply to your sponsons and your turret.
Correct.
And you're firing everything into that single guy.
Correct.
Okay.
It's 18 shots, Chef.
All right. Are you overcharging?
I'm not going to. I don't think I'll need to.
Okay. Makes sense because otherwise you'd be doing more wounds on 1s and
myself.
2s.
Yes, which is it's a bit much.
Yeah. You don't like that.
So it's force re-rolling 1s at the moment.
Yeah.
Just grab the... Okay, not bad.
All right, it's not shabby.
All right, let me pick those out.
Okay. 13 hits from that guy there.
Yeah.
That's very good going.
He's hungry for death.
Well, that's a bit much.
Yes.
Okay. So this force to wound now,
you.
thanks to Foes of the Mind being active.
Okay, so that has...
Balances out quite a bit. Oh, no, that definitely doesn't.
That doesn't. So you've taken 3 wounds.
3 wounds, wow, okay. So yeah, no, the averages have said no, not today.
Yes.
All right, so 4-up invulns here. I do save 2 of them, so I'm down to 5 wounds remaining. You do still have a las cannon, however.
I do. All right.
So will the las cannon be enough?
I think so. It's a hit.
It is.
It's a failed
That's not a wound because you did need a 3, but then the -1's for 4s.
Okay, so you've taken a single wound, have
Single
you?
wound.
Great.
The second of the tank commanders, he is overcharging because
I have
he can't use Hurl of Fire.
I have to. Oh, this is. I feel I'm having a sinking feeling in my stomach. Right, well, let's start with the turret. So it's 2d6 shots.
Yep.
All right, to hit. All right, I've hit you once and given myself a mortal wound. I do wound you, though.
Okay, you do wound me, and this is overcharged.
This is overcharged.
So a 4-up invulnerable save here. So this is from down here, guys. Can quite clearly see. That's a 6 there, Bone.
Okay, very good. Quickly now, 2d3 shots on the sponsons. 4. Okay, can we roll that? Okay, so it's 1 hit.
The 1, the -1 helping me there.
To wound you is a wound on a 4.
Okay, it does a wound there. So this is again overcharged?
Yes.
Okay. It's a 5 there.
Very good. All right, we'll do the les cannon.
All right, straight back over to the las cannon.
I've hit.
Huzzah.
I've wounded.
Okay, I saw the 1 there.
So did I. So did I.
So a 4-up invulnerable save here.
Yes.
It's a 2.
Okay. This is my time. So how many wounds do you have left? 3.
I got, no, I passed all of my saves.
You pass all your saves, so 5 or 6 I kill you. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying to me?
Yeah, I'm not going to re-roll it because I'm very starved to CP already.
All right, are you ready? Hi!
Oh, very nice.
Yes!
Down he goes. Worth it in the end.
Yeah.
So I've got 6 guys inside there. I do lose 1.
Okay.
That's fine. And then do I explode? I do not.
No.
Okay, so I do lose a troop, but they will bundle out. Okay, we have bundled out of their poor little Starweaver. I think that was a deserved kill, though. Quite frankly.
Me too. Me too.
So now they are free to be shot at.
Yes.
We're going to go over to these guardsmen here.
I have 4 that can see. So I'm going to shoot at you.
Yes, it is still true line of sight,
Yes.
everyone. So if you can't see, you can't shoot.
Can't see. Right, hitting on 5s, no hits.
Okay, and that's because this was dense cover, as we mentioned at the beginning. Do you know what you're doing next, Bone? Do you want to go straight onto it, or do you need a moment to think?
No, I can move on to this guy here.
Okay.
So he's going to fire his heavy bolter and laser into that unit as well.
Okay, heavy bolter and the
So again,
multi-laser,
this will be
that's
5s.
Yeah.
So we'll start with multi-laser, why not?
it. Sure.
1 hit
Okay.
to wound you.
is-
It's strength 6, but
It's a
you
wound?
you are wound. Yes, there's a wound.
Okay, so 4-up invulnerable save here. Can one of these guys survive?
No.
No.
Yes, I kill another one.
Yes, you do. And now here's heavy bolter on
Yes.
that unit.
The-
So 5s again.
Yes. No hits
No
there.
hits this time. Okay. We come over to this Chimera here. This one, incidentally, thanks to the Veil of Illusion, is literally half an inch out.
Yes.
So useful ability, that one.
It's
Very-
been quite handy for you.
Yeah, it's good that. This one here, however, is going to unload completely onto this unit here, and because they are in the open, he can draw line of sight to them without any terrain in the way. No minuses for him.
Exactly. So let's start with the laser. 4s. Oh!
Very nice.
Very nice. So it'll be 3s to wound
will be 3s
you
to
because
wound.
you've got your aura going on there. So it's 2 wounds.
Do you want to do your heavy bolters while we're here?
Sure. To hit. 3 hits
Okay, very
again.
nice. These
To
are
wound.
4s now.
Okay, so that's another 3 wounds. That's 5 wounds in
5
total.
wounds on 3 guys. Okay, that could be a bit of an issue. I have 3 of them remaining. I have none of them remaining.
Very nice.
Okay, with that gone, this one was eyeing up some of my characters that are now free. However, because of the Veil of Illusion, they are untargetable.
Yes.
This guy here, however, is in clear line of sight and is just in range of the 30. So
Yes.
he is going to take a shot.
Yeah, why not? So I'm going to do this all at the same time because it doesn't matter as far as wounding and hit rolls. So it'll be 5s followed by 4s. Very good. I've hit you once.
Yes.
No wound. Ah, it is a wound.
It is a wound.
It is a wound.
Yeah, because I'm only toughness 4.
Yes.
I am but a elf on a bike. So I do have a 4-up save here, which I do not make. So one of them goes down to 2 wounds remaining. So
Great.
be it.
That's my turn, mate.
Okay.
Yeah.
right, that then is the end of the turn.
Yeah.
To be expected given my redeploy, but it did cost me a hefty chunk of CP.
Yeah, and actually removing a boat and a unit of troops. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I'll take it.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
So points-wise, we do have 3 units in free table quarters, wholly within table quarters. You've got that unit of Tallarn Guardsmen over there. You have various units over here, and you have various units over here. None in this quarter yet, so that is 2 points there.
Very nice.
You've not killed any characters yet, so no assassinate. And your data intercept has begun. So
Over
this
here.
unit here, they started the action at the end of the movement phase. I'm not sure if we mentioned that. I think we forgot. But
I think we talked about it. Yeah.
And again, these guys weren't going to be doing anything anyway.
No.
So it kind of makes sense. So they are doing the data intercept, which means that I've got a couple of plans which I can use. However, I've got to get there first, and I have other various things to deal with. So not a terrible turn there, and Bone is in a very good position to really start racking up the points, both secondary and primary, going into his turn 2. So my counterpunch needs to be pretty significant.
Yeah.
It's the Harlequins' turn 1 coming right up.
The movement phase for the Harlequins is complete, and we have pushed to the right-hand side of the board. Coming forward with this unit here, that was the one that was all the way back over here. The speed of the Harlequins is quite frightening, and we've swung around a little bit with the second unit of bikes. These 2 Starweavers have come up the center as well. We've got the 2 Shadowseers hiding in amongst there, as well as the Death Jester on the far left side. Yeah. Oh, and this cheeky guy.
Yep.
He's just popping around the corner over here.
Yep.
Lots of stuff.
Yep.
Lots of stuff going on.
Just going to do a slight... Oh no, I don't need to. I'm just out of denial range.
Just
That's
out of
fine.
denial range?
That's literally all I was going to check.
Perfect.
That.
Okay, very
but
good.
Yeah, so I'm not going to get engaged on all fronts this turn, but I was not confident enough in being able to shift a bunch of these guys off of objectives. So I'm going to have to play the long game a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to try, this is my theory, is get rid of a lot of your hard-hitting stuff.
Sure.
And catch up later, because you're going to get a bunch of points, but that's fine. As long as I can mitigate a good chunk of them, that's fine with me.
Cool. Okay, good. Well,
Is the theory.
It is a game of cat and mouse. Let's see what happens. We will be back in the psychic phase. We're in the psychic phase, and we're starting off with the Shadowseer that is closest to you, that fellow there, and he is casting Twilight Pathways.
Twilight Pathways.
Okay, very good. Can it go off? A
No,
5. Ooh, that's a problem.
That's a real problem, actually. So I am going to... Oh, I hate burning CP on a 6 reroll, but fine.
What's happening?
It's not an essential part of my plan, but it's actually a reasonably important part in case.
Sure.
So I am going to do it. I have to reroll both. Okay, it does just go off.
Just. Well, at least that paid off. We are in the same battle round, so I can't use Curve Sequilla.
No.
But that is the first one. Do you know what you're doing next?
We are then going to do... well, let me move them.
Okay, and then
because
we'll
that's
be back.
obviously going on my Skyweavers.
Okay, very nice. So, as we see, we've come from all the way over here, all to over here. Oh dear, this could be a problem. We're now going to be casting Webway Darts from the same Shadowseer.
Yes. No.
No, we're not. Okay,
fine.
feeling tentative here. Do you know what you're doing next?
Yes.
Do you need a little think?
No, we're going to go straight onto this chap here. He is going to... it will be a Smite and Shards of Light on this guy here because it's the only thing in range.
Okay, so this Chimera here. Okay,
We
very
will
good.
start with Shards of Light.
Sure, why not?
No, we won't.
No, we won't. Okay.
Okay, and then a Smite.
Smite goes up.
Nearly the super, but never mind.
But not quite. So
And it
D3
is
there.
1.
Just the 1.
Fine.
Okay, cool. Well, look, this is probably the most important thing anyway.
Needed to get that off.
So we've taken a mortal wound there. Very good. Well, let's do some shooting. We'll be right back. We are kicking off the shooting phase with this unit of Skyweavers here, and they're firing into this Lehman Russ battle tank. I did fail to get Night Shroud off. It would have helped.
Yes, it would have done because I've got clear line of sight from everyone in the unit, and because I'm Soaring Spite, I ignore the penalty for my advance. So,
exactly.
Yeah. But first, I need to see how many shots I get. It's pretty decent.
There, that's
it's pretty
solid.
decent indeed.
I'd take that. Okay, I'll let you grab some dice. 21 shots.
Here we
hitting
go.
on 3s.
Okay, we do drop a few.
Dropped a few there.
So that's fine. Dropped quite a few actually. Dropped 8 there.
Quite a few.
So we do need 6s to wound here.
Yeah.
But
it's 4s.
4s will do a mortal anyway.
Yeah.
So, right.
Okay.
So it's not terrible, but it's not great.
No.
There's 4 mortal wounds there.
Yep.
That does a wound anyway.
Yeah, and that's a D3.
And that's a D3. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is 1 save at -1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mortal wounds in total.
Okay, well, let's do my save. Yeah, all right. Let's do my save. 4 up. No, he does take another one, so he's taken 7 wounds in total.
And that was the
one who'd already taken a wound.
Okay.
So he's only got 4 wounds remaining.
Okay.
All right. Better than a kick in the teeth. Yeah. We come over to the Troupe inside this Starweaver here. They're going to be doing fusion death into my Chimera. Oh dear. Okay, so there's 5 of them in there, and what else?
The Solitaire.
The
so
Solitaire.
He's not,
so he can't shoot. Okay, very nice.
Okay. Right, very nice.
Okay,
all
that's
hits.
not what I wanted to see. 3s now. Oh, nice.
Okay,
3 go
there.
through. No save?
It's -4.
Yep.
I'm not in melt range because it's only 6. So
3d6 damage. There it is. There's the 6. He is destroyed. Does he blow up? We will come over to my dice tray. Nearly rolled in yours. That would have been naughty of me. Here we go. Hey! No. It's a 5. No, but he is destroyed. Well done. The Troupe inside this Starweaver now, we've got a single shuriken and 4 fusion being shot into the guardsman, and then we have humbling cruelty being fired into this unit of my Borgrens over there. All right, sir, do your worst.
So we'll start with the fusion.
Very nice.
Because, I mean, it may be slightly overkill, but they were there to kind of double up on that guy in case they whiff.
Yeah, exactly.
2s to kill. There's 2
to
dead.
kill. I'll remove those in a moment.
The shuriken. It's a hit. It is a wound, and at -3 kills another one.
Okay, cool. So 3 are just killed. So that's right. I don't need to roll any dice at least.
Yeah, that's true.
And now for humbling cruelty.
Yes, that one. Is it humbling or mocking? Whatever one it is. Going to fire into them because -2 movement.
Okay, it's pretty nice.
Cool. They are -2 to move.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing too, that I rolled at least 1 hit
Yeah.
there. And it is a wound, but you do have your 3 up and vulnerable.
My 3 open vulnerable. All right, we'll come over here. Let's see what we can do. I do make the save, but it is the minus movement that's the problem there. Ouch. This unit inside now, fusion and shuriken death going into this unit here. Okay, I see how this is going.
Yes, well, we've got 5 fusion in here, and we've also got the Troupe Master with his Neuro Disruptor.
Sure.
We'll start with the fusion. Okay, we drop 2 there, because you measure from the tip of the nose, so I can avoid the dense cover. We do kill another 1, 2, 3.
3
this
kill.
Is the fusion.
Okay.
And then we'll do the Neuro Disruptor. He hits, and then he doesn't wound.
He doesn't wound. Cool. Okay, but another 3 have been killed.
Yes.
Savage. We come to the Shadowseer here now. He's firing his hallucinate grenade launcher into this unit here.
Yes, he did have to advance so that I could get maximal coverage with my bubbles.
Sure.
But he does hit.
On a 6,
so
very
what's
nice.
their leadership?
7.
7?
Yeah.
It's 3d6, isn't it, for this?
I think it's 2.
Let me check.
Okay, we'll be right back. 2d6.
It is 2d6, but it's equal to or greater. I knew there was some weird quirk with it compared to other kinds of roll over leadership type things. As it is, it doesn't matter anyway, so fine.
There it is. Do you know what you're doing now? Do you need a little
We
thing?
are going to go over to this Def. So I can't charge these guys.
Yeah.
So let me just have a quick ponder.
Okay. Okay, we're now going to fire the shuriken into the unit here, coming from the Starweaver on your right there.
Yep, he's not in range of anything else, so it'd be a waste to try and kill them before he does anything. Okay. So fortunately I am Soaring Spite, so I do get 3 hits there.
Very nice.
2 wounds. Okay, so it is 3 wounds.
3 wounds,
3
no
saves.
minus. Okay, very good. So I'll get my 4s here. 5s. Forgive me. I make no save.
Okay.
So there is 1 left in the unit. Brutal stuff. This Starweaver now will be firing everything into the last remaining guardsmen. So they have absorbed a lot of firepower.
They have, but I have to deal with him because you could spend the 2 CP sure it's once per game now, but that would net you
a lot of points.
It would net you a lot of points because that would probably be hold more in addition to being another objective for your data intercept. So it's a no-brainer. Yeah. As it is, I hit with everything.
Very nice.
So splitting the fire wouldn't have necessarily been a bad idea, but it is me dice rolling. So and there you go.
There we go.
3 saves there.
3
no
saves.
AP.
Well, I mean, you know.
Yeah,
It's about time though. Let's do it. You ready?
Right. Oh no, he's
Oh,
if
he's
you'd have had
dead.
that one, you'd have re-rolled it.
I
wouldn't
would.
you?
Oh, you know it. You know I would. The Death Jester can just see and is just in range of this far unit over here. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so this is the inescapable jest one, hence
Yeah.
the extra range. So just 3 shuriken shots here. They all hit.
Very nice.
Okay, so 2's to wound, 6's to do mortals. Cool, so it's 3 wounds and a mortal wound as well. And I believe that's AP 3 and the rest are at AP nothing.
Okay, cool. So one's dead already, 2 are dead already, and then I need to make 2 normal saves here. I make 1, I fail 1, so you kill 3 in total. Very good. We now come to the last of the Star Weavers. He's going to be firing into this unit here.
Yes, he's just in range.
Just in range.
Yeah, the troops I can kind of deal with as they come, but I need to get rid of the heavy firepower first.
Yeah.
So, okay, we do drop 3 there. That's fine. Come back here. So then it's 2's to wound. So it is 3 wounds.
3
no
wounds.
minuses though.
Cool. So I'm going to take these on the guys who are in like cover.
Yes, because
So
this
these-
is a crater.
Because this is a crater here. There, you see there, guys. So it was 3 wounds. So these will be 4s. So let me roll those. I make 1, but 2 go through. So 1 is killed. Okay,
I'll take that.
Very good. Yeah, why not? Why not? You just take it. It's
I will.
yours. Yeah, good for
Mine
you.
now.
Very good. Alrighty, so we come over to the unit of Skyweavers over here. So we've got 1 that can see this heavily damaged Leman Russ.
Yes.
So we're going to fire at them.
Yep.
And then we have 4, which are going to go into the Chimera here.
Yes.
Where do you want to start?
We'll start with the tank commander.
Okay, the tank commander. It's how many shots? It's 1.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Fine. It is what it is.
Do I hit? No.
No.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. I mean, he's not on his bottom profile, is he?
No.
Ugh, okay.
And there is a stratagem now I can use to put him on his top profile.
I'll just have to wear it.
Cool.
So then these 4 on the Chimera, how many
Okay,
shots
very
do we
nice. Okay, that's all right.
15,
15,
reasonable.
not bad. I'll let you pick up those dice.
Okay.
15 shots.
Here we go. All right, dropped a couple there, but that's a pretty good spread.
Yeah, that's solid.
I only
Not
dropped
bad.
3 actually.
Okay, well
So,
done.
We're looking for 5s, but preferably lots of 6s.
And well, 4s as well,
Well,
for those
yeah.
mortals.
Right. So, incidentally, okay, here we go. Let's work this out. So we'll remove them. So we've got 2 mortal wounds so far. Then we've got 3 saves at -1, and I'll just roll for these 2d3 now, just so we know where we are. Okay, cool. So another 4 mortal wounds. So we've
Okay,
done
cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mortal wounds.
And I've got to make 3 saves.
Saves of -1.
Okay, very nice. Let's come over here. So 3 saves at -1, looking
Yes.
for 4s. I make 2, I drop 1. So
Okay.
he's lost 8 wounds in total.
That was...
Or was it 7
No, it
wounds?
was 6 mortal wounds.
6 mortal wounds.
So
So
he's
he's,
lost 7.
he's got 3 wounds remaining,
Sure.
but he is still alive. Is that the end of your shooting phase?
That's the end of the shooting phase.
Okay, interesting times. We will now go to the charge phase. We'll be back in just a sec. We're in the charge phase, and you know what, Chef? I'm going to Overwatch you.
Go for it.
I'm going to do it.
Do it.
Okay, so we're charging, obviously, the Skyweavers into my command tank here.
Yep.
Let's see what I can do. So first of all, it's D6 shots from my main turret. That's 4. I'm not going to overcharge here.
Sure.
6 is to hit you. I hit you none of the times.
Okay.
2d3 shots on the sponsons. 4. Very nice, because that's how many dice I have here. So that's
handy.
quite nice. I hit you once.
Okay.
I do wound you.
You do me. Okay.
Okay. Coming over here.
I say.
Okay, very nice.
Cool. The las cannon.
The las cannons. Here we go.
Oh, it's a hit back.
Okay. It is a wound as well.
Ooh, that's a problem. 4 up invulnerable. Oh dear.
Let's go through.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, gonna take that.
Yeah, all right. Here it is. 3, 4, 5, or 6, I kill 1. 4, I
Sure.
do kill a bike. Okay, very good. Now you'll get to roll your charge, sir.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. And the charge is
An 8.
sufficient.
Okay, very good. Well, we'll be back in the 5 phase in just a sec. And there it is. I have been wrapped. I have been trapped.
Yay! It's still doable, everyone.
Hooray!
I mean, I know you could do like Desperate Breakout, I think, but then you could also potentially lose your entire tank.
Yeah.
On a roll of a 1 or a 6, whatever way around it is, we'll have to check. But either way, it's still doable, is my point. So, here we go. 12 attacks. Drop 4 there.
Okay.
6 is to wound. That's fine. They're literally here to try and do a wrap or potentially cause issues. No wounds, that's fine.
No wounds. Okay, cool, very good. I will now get to strike you back.
Of course.
So I get 3 attacks.
Indeed.
Hitting you on 6s.
6s.
Here we go. No hits.
Very good.
Okay, so with that, that is the end of the fight phase.
Yep.
And the end of the turn.
Is indeed the end of the turn.
Okay, interesting stuff. Well, pretty good. I think you managed to definitely clear some of my, you definitely cleared some of my point scoring ability.
Yep.
We've still got one of my tanks fully operational, which might be a slight problem.
Well, I mean, again, you're going to need to burn CP to make him operational.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a lot of the stuff that I've done outside of killing is going to force you to spend CP, which will mitigate some potential options that you have. You do have some morale checks to make, though.
Yes, I do. So if we come over here, I lost 3.
Yes.
So I'm leadership 7.
Yes.
So let's see what I can do. I rolled a 2.
Fine.
I'm fine. And I believe that's...
Their leadership is 6.
Their leadership is 6.
So they could fail on a 6.
Could fail on a 6, okay. I roll a 4.
They are
they're
fine.
totally fine.
And yeah,
And I think that's it. Cool.
That's it. Okay.
Very nice. Well, look, the battle is definitely on. We'll give you a points update now, going into battle round 2, and then we'll be
Well, I mean, points-wise, I mean, technically, the points that I've achieved are all end-game points, but for those of you that are keeping track at home, I've destroyed a vehicle with 10 wounds, that's 2 points, which also counts as a point for their ranks, and I've killed a unit of 10 over there, and I've killed another couple, so I'm essentially on 4 victory points, but a bunch of it's counted up at the end of the game, but we just kind of, you'll see it pop up, because it's easier for you guys and us to keep track.
Exactly. All right, great. Well, we will be back after my movement phase. Turn 2 for the Tallarn in just a moment.
We come at you live in the middle of the movement phase. We are using Desperate Breakout.
Yes, I'm very desperate to break out.
So if this goes off, so it's 2 CP, it's a heavy expense. He definitely has enough movement to get out of engagement range.
Yes.
But we need to see if I cut him down as he goes. I just throw like a bunch of grenades down his top hatch as he flees. So on a 1, this tank just dies.
I'm very stressed.
You're very lucky.
I'm very lucky.
Very lucky indeed. So he gets to fall back 10 inches because that's his movement. He gets to move through me. He cannot do anything else this turn. So it's still dealt with him, although it does leave my bikes in a very precarious position.
Yeah.
All right, turn 2, movement phase for the Tallarn has been completed. So we already mentioned the Desperate Breakout there. Very cool stratagem. So yes. Sure, trapping, tri-pointing, whatever you want to call it, may not necessarily be possible, but that was a 1 in 6 chance of just losing a tank there, guys.
Yeah, look, I tell you what, it was stressful. It put hairs on my already hairy chest. That's how scary it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, my body went into panic mode, and I just got more hairy than normal.
Which is terrifying in and of itself.
I know, everyone always says, I can't get proper haircuts at the moment, just stop, you know. I am the way.
Can.
Yeah. I got a little bit of things going on here. Don't worry about that. I'm very rugged. I'm a rugged male.
So with that, that has freed up the Skyweavers to be shot at, and we've brought the Hellhounds in order to do so.
Yes!
And they are in range of Colonel Jalid here, who has old grudges, and that was on that unit. I don't know if we mentioned that. So they will be re-rolling wounds against them.
Yes!
Could be very painful. I didn't do any prismatic blur or anything like that on them because I didn't feel the need to. Perhaps that was an error in judgment. Although if you've seen me on Freeview rolling free up invulnerable saves, you'd be thinking, actually, no, keep the CP, chef. Don't be a fool. We've moved up with these Guardsman here, and we've just done a little shuffle forward with this heavily battered commander. However, he has used
Relentless.
Relentless. So he counts as the top profile. So yeah, unfortunately, just couldn't get rid of him. I knew that was a risk that was possible, but again, it's kind of forcing Bone to spend CP. So I'll just take it.
Yeah.
Over here, we've just done a little bit of a swap round. So this is the injured one. He just moved slightly in order to free up a way for this Chimera here. We've consolidated our position on the various objectives around here, looking to gain cover. This unit here is continuing to intercept the data, looking to gather more points. Speaking of points, that did net Bone 3 victory points at the end of his command phase, because he was holding that one objective that they were working on, as well as not those ones over there, I killed them.
This one and this one.
And this one here. So he's doing the same again, and as a result of holding 3, he did get 10 victory points on the primary. This is why it was so important that I killed that unit there, guys, because I was just in range to hold it myself. But obviously they were troops. So that would have given you hold more. So we're currently 3 for 3. So very vital that I managed to do that, because that would have been 6 victory points there. So you are on 20, as you would have seen. That's how.
15.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Because you're just
Because of that, that would have actually put you on 21, which is terrifying. Yes, you were on 15. Forgive me, because you scored 13. So, and we did of course do a little shuffle with the Bullgrins, but with their 4-inch move, they're just kind of happy to hold the center. That is it for the movement. We do have a brief psychic phase coming right up. Here we go with the Primaris Psychers. They stood still and they couldn't deny me last turn, which means I cannot deny them this turn.
You can't.
Which makes sense, because otherwise that would be cheating.
That would be cheating for you, Chef.
Yeah, and I don't cheat.
You're not a naughty cheater.
No, I'm not.
No.
Okay.
But I'm going to put Psychic Barrier on these guys here.
Okay, so giving them that free up invulnerable.
I love it. I love it.
Once
It's what I want. Goes off on a 6, it goes off on a 10.
Okay, very nice.
How about that?
That's good.
It's
Do you
pretty
know what
good.
you're doing next?
I'm going to do Night Shroud. I'm going to put it on this command tank here, the one that fell back.
The healthier one that fell back.
Yes,
okay,
because if I'm going to spend 2 CP to make sure it's alive, I want to get one more round of shooting out of it.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Needing a 6. Oh, it's a 7!
Goes off on a 7.
The blessed number!
Here we go, Hellhound time. We're going to start with this one closest to you guys.
Yes, this one here. So it's a heavy flamer first, so D6.
All right.
Ha!
We're off to a good start. If we can continue with that.
Okay, to wound you will be 3.
Yes, you could have done these all at the same time, actually.
I could have. So with old grudges, though, I can reroll that.
Yes.
Okay, you see this? It's gone forever.
You know you're going to have to pick that up at the end of the day, right?
No.
So there is a reason why Bone did not roll them both at the same time, and that's because if he rolls badly here,
I can't use a CP?
Well,
it would have been very difficult to distinguish. And
yeah.
There would have been some mess.
Yes.
But I'm not going to roll badly here. Here we go. An 8. There we go.
Yeah,
I'll
very
take
nice.
that.
So freeze again, re-rolling the fails thanks to old grudges.
Yes. Die.
I'd rather not. Oh, that's very
pretty
good.
Okay, so that's 6 wounds.
6 wounds. Fortunately, I happen to have 6 in my hand. It's almost like I thought about the averages there.
Oh, well done.
So 4 up, invulnerable saves. Oh, it's not bad.
Oh, nice work.
1 is down to 1 wound remaining.
Very
We
good.
come then to the second of the Hellhounds.
Yes, the Hound of Hell.
Ah.
Here we go. So I'm going to do the big one first this time.
Hi. Right.
7.
Now that's the
Okay.
average.
I'm going to
So
keep it.
you got to keep that because if you re-roll it, you re-roll both.
Reroll both. Can I keep the 7?
Yeah, take the average.
Okay, 3 is re-rolling. That is cocked. Just let me roll that again.
Somehow do that.
Okay,
Very
that's
good. It
fine.
was meant to
And then
be.
the re-roll. Okay, cool. So 6 wounds again.
6 wounds again. Okay. So I have 5 in my hand. Let's see if we can get an extra 1 whilst also giving you some half decent camera work. I don't know if the 2 will coincide possible. Again, not a bad save. But 1 is dead already. Another 2 wounds there. So 1 is down to 1. And now the heavy flamer itself.
The D6. 5.
That's better than the other
so you
guy.
know what? I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Freeze
re-roll
re-rolling.
those. Okay, 3 wounds.
3 wounds there. Okay. 4 up in buns once again on my bikes. Oh, just drop the 1. See, yeah, Prismatic Blur could have been helpful here. I would have had another bike left alive. We come to these heavy weapons teams. Just a quick aside, we did of course do Gunner's Kill on sight. Jalid did take aim on himself. Yeah! And we did this commander doing take aim on them. Yeah. We're not using the stratagem this time because...
No, there's no point. They've moved, and because you have an inherent -1, even the +1 to hit, I'd still be hitting you on 5s.
Sure. And you're winning on 2s anyway.
I'm winning on 2s anyway. So, crack missiles. 1 hit.
Okay, very nice.
Okay, very nice. To wound you is a wound.
Okay. So 1 wound here, 1 4 up, invulnerable save. I love it, on a 4.
Very nice.
We come to this tank commander. The gunners have been informed to kill on sight and kill those bikes.
Yes.
They must do.
Yes. I'm going to overcharge because he's going to die anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Here we go.
So just a quick one, guys. For those of you wondering why he can shoot me, despite the fact that that's a ruin there and that's obscuring and it's 5 inches tall, because I have a model on the ruin, on the area terrain, you are perfectly eligible to be seen and of course see out.
Yes.
And incidentally, I don't get the cover bonus because 1, I've got flimsy cover anyway, and my invuln's going to be better, and also, I'm a bike. Yep. Don't get it. It's not allowed.
Yeah, so I'm not going to use the stratagem because I will save that for next turn. So it'll be 2d6 shots on you.
Okay. Oh, well, that's only on vehicles anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And their bikes is anywhere. Yes. There you go.
Okay, you are overcharging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, boy. Right, here we go. Shots.
Oh, it's
10.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's 10.
So you are re-rolling 1s, but if you get 4 2s here...
Never tell me the odds.
Well,
He's telling me the odds. Okay, here we go. Hey, back in the pouch of power. All right.
Oh, okay.
Not a single one.
It's
actually not bad. So I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yes.
So that's
pretty good so far. That's very nice indeed.
2s now.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, not bad. So that is 6 wounds.
6 wounds, okay. An excellent gamble there, sir.
Thank you.
So 4 up invulnerable saves, and these are 2 damage a pop.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, it is a tale of woe. They are deleted.
They're deleted from existence.
We come to the other side of the battlefield now. The Chimeras firing into these Sky Weavers here.
Yes.
The range is irrelevant now because Veil of Illusion, you are a bit too close, but the -1 to wound also doesn't affect them because I did not do Foes of the Mind.
Well, let's see what we can do. So we'll still be hitting you on 5s.
Yes, because
so we'll start with the laser. 1 hit to wound. Is a wound.
Okay, you may as well
and then
do
I'll just do the heavy bolters.
No.
2 hit you, 1 hit. Fails to wound.
Okay, so just the 1 wound so far.
Correct.
Okay, very good. Here we go. I save it on a 6.
Very nice. Okay, we'll come over to this fella over here.
Okay.
He will be hitting you on 6s, but he's going to fire at the same unit.
But at least he's hitting on 6s. And previously,
at least he just wouldn't be allowed to shoot.
He would be like hitting on 8s.
Yeah, which is
so
I'm glad of this. So lasers miss. 1 hit with the bolter. Is a wound.
It is a wound with a heavy bolter, is it?
Yes.
Wound with a heavy bolter, eh?
It's a cheeky wound there, chef.
Okay, well, is it a save? It is on a 5.
Okay, very nice.
This is pretty much the last bit of shooting.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've fallen back with that Lame and Rust there, and we've fired all of those guys. This guy's out of range, and these guys are also out of range thanks to the Veil of Illusion.
Yes.
Now, incidentally, the Veil of Illusion is just out of range of this guy here, so you are going to be in rapid fire.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nifty. Also, I have no Webway dance on that guy as well.
So if I get a bit lucky here,
yeah,
we'll see. So first of all, to hit will be 5. Okay, not bad.
No, not bad at all.
6s now, though.
No, toughness 5.
Toughness 5? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. There you go.
Yeah, they've got 6 wounds, but they're toughness 5.
Not a single wound.
Excellent. And now
Okay,
the plasma.
yes, the plasma, which is overcharging.
Oh,
because I'm
boy.
a boss.
He is dead.
Yeah,
Twice.
Twice dead.
Because it's still
it's the yeah.
modifiers.
But that was still pretty cool.
Yeah. And that then brings us to the end of the turn.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of contemplation over as to whether to charge these Ogrins. They would need to go through the ruin. They would need a big old charge, and they would have very minimal attacks due to that ruin obviously blocking, being able to place a bunch within engagement range and the ½ inch. So Bone has declared to not do it.
Not do it.
Which is fair enough. So, not a bad turn. We got rid of the bikes. That was the main threat there. I do still have another unit, which of course could prove problematic. And I do still have plenty of fusion. Points-wise, at the end of the turn, he does have 3 quarters again for engaging all fronts, because this unit here is just inside the quarter, wholly within, and just outside of the 6 of the centre. So that is a quarter there. And obviously, as you can see, there's plenty of units in these quarters here. So another 3 points there, which puts you on 18.
Very nice.
And we're in a good position to hold more objectives for your secondaries and your primary.
It's 2 points.
2 points, sorry.
2 points.
I'm thinking of the 4 quarters.
Yeah, you're thinking of the 4 quarters. Yes, I'm on 17 points.
17 points. Ignore me, everyone. I will get it right eventually. So, yeah, not a shabby turn. Not a shabby turn. Again, I'm going to need a pretty big counterpunch. With weakened units, I can potentially rack up some pretty hefty points, as well as mitigating a lot of firepower. But let's see what I can do. The Harlequins, turn 2, coming right up.
Turn 2 movement phase is complete, and it is time to sing Kissed by a Rose. Oh my goodness. Let us see what happens here. This could be great, or it could not be great. We'll just have to see.
It's a bold move.
It's a bold move, but we'll have to see. We've come over here. We've now jumped out with, well, no, we haven't jumped out with any of the troops. What am I talking about? They've just come over here.
We had one unit jump out over here.
I'm going to have to come around there in a second. Well, anyway, the Star Weavers has come around this way. Sky Weavers? No, they are Star Weavers.
Star Weavers.
They're Star Weavers. We've got the 2 Shadowseers here. We've stayed back over here with the Death Jester. And as we come over here, the bikes have come. I wasn't expecting this. They've come a different way, and they're now looking to put some hurt in onto this unit, or maybe do some charges and then put some plasma over here. And then we've got Fusion Death around the corner there. I can kind of see what Chef's looking to do here, and if the turn pays off, it could be horrifically savage. It could be horrifically savage.
If it pays off.
If it pays off. We will have to see what happens. Well, look, best of luck to you, sir. We'll be back in the Psychic phase. Speaking of the Psychic phase, with Shards of Light into the Bullgrins. Can they survive? We'll have to see.
Well, can I cast it? Yes, I can.
On an 11, I'm not... Oh.
I mean, you can deny.
Yeah, I could try, but it's a big old try. Need double 6. I'm going to let it slide.
All right, here we go. D3 Mortals. It's just the one.
Just the one.
But they are -1 leadership now, which is helpful for my grenade launchers.
Yeah, very nice. Cool. So do you know what you're doing next?
Yeah, we're going to stick with that guy, and he is going to cast Fog of Dreams on that unit.
Okay, very good. No, he's not.
Okay, very good. No worries. We'll then go over to the other one here. He's going to cast Webway Dance.
Okay.
Yes, he is on a 7.
So I will attempt to deny that because I have 2 deniers left, so why not? No, Ben! Nearly rolled it in there! Now, come on now!
It's very enticing.
A 4, no, so that goes off.
That goes off.
So they've got a -1 to hit now?
No, that's the 6-up shrug bubble.
Oh, right, I see, very good.
And then we're going to do Twilight Pathways, and where are we? Yes, we are. We're going to do Twilight Pathways on himself.
Okay, so on that model there.
Yes, we are.
Okay, again, I will attempt to deny because why not? Let's see what I can do. So we'd need a 10 plus. It's an 8, no, so they do go off. A more successful Psychic phase that turn. Interesting stuff. Let's see what happens. That is it. It's time to do some shooting. Okay, so we're kicking off the shooting phase. 5 fusion into my command here. Now, he does have Night Shroud on him.
He does.
He does have the Night Shroud, the Shroud of the Night.
It does mean very little.
Very little, but you still missed twice, I guess, so I'll take that. So it is 4s.
Forced wound. It's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. I will not get a save.
You will not, and I am within 3 if I've moved correctly. Let me check that.
I'll let you move over there. I'll let you move over there.
Because you do measure from the tip. No, I'm just out because
Did you have the extra movement though?
This unit came from over here, so 22. No, I mean, you could argue that you pivot and all that sort of stuff, but I'm not going to be that weird.
I don't mind, mate.
No. It's fine because the thing is, at no point of the model can move farther than the move that you have anyway. So to pivot first would have cost me an inch of movement, so I'd have actually wouldn't have been in range anyway.
Okay, fine.
So it is what it is.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't matter when I roll a double 6. Oh, I could do that though.
Oof. Okay, well, he's not destroyed. He has
He's
2
not
wounds left. Yet. Very good work. Okay, so with no other real targets, this boat will fire into him and hope we get a bunch of 6s, to quote Chef.
Why not?
Why not?
So forced to hit. All right, well, we did lose 1 there thanks to the night shield.
Oh, yes, it's all paying off now.
It's fine. 666 here.
Don't do it. Oh,
no.
he's got
Only 1
one.
6 -3.
Okay, cool. And that's the only wound we've
yes,
got
because it's
there.
still 5 to wound.
So I'm needing a 6. About time.
Ooh.
No, it's a 2. I've got 1 wound remaining.
The Troupe Master
Oh, no.
will throw his plasma grenade.
Okay.
Because I've got more chances to wound, and you can't use a haywire grenade on him because he's inside the boat. You
Sure.
can't use stratagems on someone inside. So, D6 shots. It's only 2.
It's 2.
Oh, no,
Okay.
he can't do it at all because he advanced. So his pistol becomes an assault weapon, not his grenade.
Sure.
So what I'll
So
do is I'll just roll it again for posterity's sake with his Neuro Disruptor.
Okay, fine.
Because he doesn't have a fusion, sadly. It is a hit.
Okay, very good.
It's a 6 to wound.
All right, I'm ready.
No,
It's a failed wound.
Fine.
Okay,
Very
fair
good.
enough. So
I'll
1
take
wound remaining.
I'll take it.
Right, we come to the troop inside this boat now. 4 fusion going into my friend over here.
Yep.
And then a plasma grenade going into the Bullgrin. They didn't advance, so that's perfectly fine.
Yes, so these 2 moved normally because I have a plan for them.
Okay,
so
nice.
we'll start with the fusion.
It's hitting on 3s. 3 hits, very nice.
Forced to wound hit.
Oh, no wounds. No wounds.
Okay, that's
fair
fine.
enough.
That's fine.
It happens.
The plasma. So this will be a minimum of 3 here, which is
Okay,
nice.
Not bad.
Which is good.
Cool.
So it's minimum of 3 because it's
Very
a
nice.
blast into a unit with 6 or more models.
Very cool.
Handy. It is. They are toughness 5, aren't they?
Yes.
5's to wound. It is 1 wound.
One wound.
The minus means nothing because you have a 3 up.
3 up and vulnerable. Okay, we'll come over here. Hey! You do take a wound of him.
All right, that's nice.
Okay, 1 wound at a time, Chef.
Yep.
1 wound at a time. And now the Death Jester fires a shriek around into the Bullgrins. This could be a problem.
Could be, it could work.
Could work.
It does hit.
Does hit. Very good.
Because he just jumped out. Normally he didn't advance.
Very nice.
So that does mean that Mocking Cruelty is active now.
Yep.
So he did hit. To wound. Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound.
Fine. It was
Okay.
worth the punt.
Yep, but I'm still -2 to my movement.
Yeah.
And you know what? Slow and hasty, be good. We'll be back soon. Bye, everyone. It's time for the hallucinogen grenade. So they're going to be firing into the Bullgrin here. So we'll start with these guys. Both of these guys did advance.
They did.
So it'll be 3s.
Yes, so
First
we'll
one.
do them one at a time just in... I know it won't really matter for overspill, but just for posterity's
Sure.
sake. So the first one misses, it's
Misses.
a 1, and the second one does hit because they are
very
the
nice.
2.
So I am -1 to my leadership.
Yep, so your leadership is 6?
Like
7 base, I mean.
Yeah.
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 Doesn't matter because I rolled
matter.
exactly the same as I did last time.
Oh, there it is. Okay, very good. Well, them's the dice, I guess. Right, Chef?
Yeah.
Them's the dice.
I mean,
Yeah. This Death Jester will now be firing 3 shots into the unit down here. Fair enough.
yeah, just 3 shots from the Shuriken.
So he didn't advance, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
No. So 2 wounds. Okay, just 3 wounds, no AP.
3 wounds, no AP. Okay, fair enough. So I'll get my 5-up saves here.
Good.
Here we go. You do kill 3.
Okay.
3 are killed.
Cool.
Very good.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Right, we come over to this Skyweaver here. He's going to be firing into the 1 wound guy.
Yeah.
So -1 to hit.
Yep, I can just about see the tip of him. Right, so I would have missed anyway with those. That's fine.
Chef, let's make sure that everyone knows that the Night Shroud was a good idea. Stop saying you would have hit anyway.
But I would have hit anyway.
No, it was a good
No,
idea.
it makes perfect sense to do it on your healthy tank.
Yeah. All right, good. That's,
So-
that's all I wanted to say.
6s! No 6s, but 3 wounds.
But 3 wounds there.
You only need to fail one of these.
It's a problem.
It's no minus
I'm not
fail.
going to fail any though.
Yeah, you
it's going to be totally fun. I see. Told you.
Oh, damn it.
Yes. Yes.
Fine.
Yeah. Alrighty, so we come over to the last of the Skyweavers. He's going to fire everything into the heavy weapons team here. Fair enough.
Yeah, couldn't see that tank commander, sadly.
Nope.
So, the power of obscuring. Okay, these
Nice bunch of hits.
That's good.
That's
good.
everything.
Okay, well, there's 1 6, and they all do wound. So that's 5 saves of 5 up.
Yep.
And 1 wound just straight up because of -3 for
Okay,
Hurricane.
well, let's see if I can live, but I have a feeling that might be the end of them. They're dead.
Yay.
Yeah, yeah, no, they're very
Just,
dead.
but
Just,
yay.
but they are dead. Okay, great. Okay, we come over to this unit now. So not the final bit of the play, but it's a crucial one. 3 fusion going in here,
Yep.
2 into your friend here.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
I was toying with the idea of throwing a haywire grenade to do the mortal wounds on the 2 wounded, but if I miss, I've got to use a CP to re-roll that.
Yeah, it can become expensive.
It's dicey. So we'll start on that 2 wounded. As it is, we hit twice.
Very nice. Now to wounds.
We wound once.
Okay, fair enough. It's 2d6 picking the highest. You
Yeah.
are in melter range.
Oh, good.
You get him.
Cool.
Very good. Okay. Now this, the one with, this is the two.
Yes,
okay,
this
cool.
was this guy here.
So does he blow up?
We'll see. This is where it gets real dangerous. Oh no!
Oh no!
Ba-boom!
Oh wow!
Yes.
Okay, let's do
Yes!
some.
Yes!
So much death, right?
Oh,
so
I love it.
We're going to start with the unit of Harlequins.
I'm so glad you can't re-roll these now.
Yeah, well,
because
it certainly adds an epic element
it's
to
just
it.
really cool, and it does make these like a real danger unit. But you
Yeah.
just kind of go, yeah, but this is also really cool.
It's very cool. It's very cool. Right, here we go.
Yeah.
So, mortal wounds on them. They take 2. 2
Okay.
are dead. I'll take that. We then go on to your bike unit.
Yes, they are in range.
They take 3 mortal wounds.
Does kill a bike.
Kills a bike.
Painful.
And puts 1 on 1 wound, I believe.
1 on 2 wounds.
1 on 2 wounds.
Because one was already on 2 wounds.
Correct, that's
But,
right.
yeah, no,
Nice.
one less haywire,
One
though.
less haywire, I'll take that. We then go over to this unit here. So that's my guardsmen there. They take 3.
okay,
I'll remove
okay.
them in a moment. On this,
Then you've got the other Chimera.
the healthy Chimera. He takes 3.
Are you sure this wasn't a hellhound in disguise?
On the Hellhound itself,
Okay.
speaking of Hellhounds, he takes 1.
okay.
Okay, very good. And then on the Bullgrin, they take 2. So it does kill a Bullgrin.
Kill a Bullgrin.
That was
That
an
was
epic
amazing.
explosion. I loved it. I'm just going to remove these models and mark everything up. But the fusion death is not over.
No.
We've still got 3 fusion to go into the healthy one. He's got 7 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Can he survive?
Right, well, I've only hit him once.
Only hit him
which
once.
is actually probably not a bad thing, because if this explodes
They did
again-
as well, yeah, exactly.
Does it
Very
wound?
melter range. Oh, does he wound? No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
okay.
Okay. Interesting
Fine,
type.
fine.
But I'm sure we can all agree they
was very
did.
cool.
They did their work. Very good. Okay, nice. So it'll just be these bikes now. I'll let you have a think about how you're going to split that
Oh, yes,
fire.
I do.
Given the lay of the land now, we're firing all 4 haywire into the Hellhound here.
Yes.
Let's see what we can do.
Okay, it's not great.
It's not great. Okay,
great.
I'll let you pick up
11.
the dice. 11. Let's do it.
Slightly lower than average, but so be it. Oh dear.
Okay.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, wow.
That's not so good.
That's not so hot, no.
4 6s though. No 6s
No.
though, it's 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
That's it.
okay, that's it. But he is still fully functional. Could be a problem.
Yes,
Is that the end of your shooting?
Yes.
I believe so.
It is.
Pretty solid shooting phase, though.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. Let's see what happens in the charge phase. We're in the charge phase and we're charging with this into both of my units here. Okay, you know what? You can just have that.
Okay, here we go. Just for posterity. Yeah.
It's a 10.
It's literally
Just wants to nudge him
Tyler.
in there. Okay, very nice. We're going to charge now both of these guards units with the bikes there. Okay, very good.
Yep.
On a 7, that'll do it. And then charging into this Chimera with the troop unit there. I'm not going to Overwatch. You go for it, mate.
I was considering charging into them as well. I need a 6, but obviously if I fail it,
Then you have nothing.
I'm out of luck.
Yes.
And I know obviously he can shoot into combat, but it does mean that he just can't shoot at my characters.
Which is something.
Incidentally, I would have made the charge, but so be it.
But there we are. Okay, cool. So in they go. Is that all of your charges, sir?
No, we have a
Oh.
solitaire.
Oh, yes, of course. Warm up those vocal cords. It's time for the solitaire to charge into this unit here. Yes, it is okay. Yes, that's fine. I'm not going to...
Have it?
You can have it.
Okay.
Oh,
yes.
wow. Yes, he
He
definitely
has
goes
moved
in.
30 inches this turn.
Beast! Prepare to sing. It's going to be brutal. Last charge now into these guys. Can't really fail.
No, it's just to try and kill a few more extra models, just for my thin the ranks.
Cool, very nice. So in he pops there. that is the end of the charge phase.
Yep.
We will be back in the fight phase. Yes! Okay, so we're going to kick off the fight phase with the Solitaire.
Yep.
Why not?
Because that's just cool.
That is very cool.
That's just cool. So, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Right, he dropped 3, but that's fine.
Okay, so 5 hits.
I mean, he was never going to kill the unit. He's just here to cause a nuisance for
Yes.
himself. So we are looking at freeze to wound, re-rolling because I'm using Sugar Rex Rose.
Okay, very nice.
Okay. Cool, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds at -1.
4 wounds at -1.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. So I'll get my 6s here. Are you ready for 4 6s?
No.
Here it comes.
No.
I get 1,
Okay.
but 3 are killed.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Very good.
Better than a kick in the teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not interrupting combat, guys, so we go over to the Star Weavers.
Skyweavers.
They're the Skyweavers. I'll never get
Yes.
it right. We're going to put 2 into the 3-man unit
2
and 2 into the, I think it's a 7-man unit from memory.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, there's
7.
one that's slightly fallen over, but
Yeah.
he's...
He's all right.
I mean, he's just been rammed by a bunch of bikes.
There's a lot going on.
He's concerned.
He's having a bad day.
So we'll do the 6 on the 3-man unit first.
Okay.
Okay, we do... It's a good thing I moved those troops round there in order to help them.
Exactly.
Freeze to kill though. Cool. So,
So
2
2 are dead,
killed.
but 1 is still alive. Okay,
That's
I'll take
fine.
that. So I'll remove those in a moment. And now on the other unit there.
on the 7-man unit.
Yeah.
So that's a bit better. 5 hits there.
Okay.
So freeze to kill. Cool. Kills 5 of them.
Wow, savage stuff. Okay, very nice work. We move on to the Troupe unit, 12 attacks. Okay.
Dice get in my hands. Okay. Hitting on freeze. It's not shabby. We're wounding on 5s. And it's -2.
Yeah.
Roll it. Now,
Not bad.
it could almost kill you, but it is 5 saves in total.
5
-2
saves
there.
at -2. Okay, well, we'll come over here. It is just damage 1, luckily
Yes,
for me.
they are damage 1.
So looking for 5s. I make 1, but
Okay.
4 go through, so he's got 3 wounds remaining. Not bad. Right, we come over to the Starweavers now. 3 attacks going into the unit here. Okay.
Yes. So we're just going to do them one at a time just in case
Yep.
Bone decides to do particular casualty removal, which
Sure.
would make sense. So we do have 2 hits so far, and we do have 1 wound. No AP.
Okay, cool, very good. Can I make a save? Hey!
No.
I can't, so 1 is killed, all right? We'll
Slain.
be back in a sec. Okay, next one.
Yep.
3
So
attacks.
obviously there wasn't any way to...
Any way to do anything, yeah.
Not with only 1 kill, but that's fine. They're not there to kill them. They're there to go, I'm a nuisance. We do get 2 wounds, though.
Okay, not bad.
Might
not
kill another
bad.
2 here.
Might kill another 2, he says. Well, we'll see about
Yeah,
that.
probably not.
Well,
Yes,
yes,
I do.
Just kill another 2. Okay, fair enough. It will now be my turn to strike you back.
Yep.
Fear me, chef. Fear me. I do. It is now time for me to strike back, so I am going to get a +1 to hit because this is obviously a defensible here. Okay, so 4 attacks. Can I bring down a bike with some guardsmen? I hope so.
I hope not.
To hit you, I've hit you twice.
Okay.
To wound you, I've not wounded you at all.
Okay.
The sergeant over on the other side. I'll just do this quickly. So that's this one that they're in combat with,
Yep.
guys. Okay, very nice. I've hit you once. He does wound!
Oh.
He's a weapon!
No.
You're fine. Okay, very good. Nice work. D3 attacks into this unit now from the Chimera. Can I
No.
bring the troop down?
No.
Yes, it's 2 to hit. I've hit you once.
No.
I have wounded you there, chef. You might have to kill another one there.
No.
No, it's a 6. Well done. Okay, so we come over here. All of the attacks into this one here. So it's 9 attacks, 4s. Okay, all right. If this is how we're doing it, is this how we're going to take it down? Chef,
Hope not.
how are we feeling over there?
Not very nice.
Feeling
is it?
good?
A bit much, quite frankly.
5s and 6s.
There you go.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, is it?
Yes.
It's 1 save.
Oh, he takes a wound! He takes a wound there.
Punches one of the Harlequins that tries to stab him.
Yes, perfect. Yeah. This Leman Russ now, D3 attacks. It will have to be on his friend here.
Yep.
Hey. It's 3. Oh.
It's a bit much, that.
To hit. No hits.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
fair enough. Okay, so this is big. I must bring the solitaire down or it's going to cost me points. Not a few points.
Yeah,
A
he
few
won't
points.
take away any points for like any of your secondaries because your data intercept still carries on, but you
Yeah.
won't be able to start it again over there. So if he's still alive, so we've got to see what happens.
Okay, well, let's have a look, shall we? Here we go. So hitting you on 4s. 9 attacks again over here. Okay. And wounding you on 4s.
Yes.
2 wounds there.
2 wounds. 2 free up invulnerable saves. I pass them both.
Very nice.
Cool.
Okay, so with that, that will be the end of the fight phase.
Or will it?
Or will it? So you're going to attack again?
Yeah, I'm gonna do war dances on these guys.
Okay.
It's actually really important that I do.
Right.
Because I don't know how many died in that unit this time. It was 5.
Yeah.
So you can use the stratagem of D3. So
Yeah.
basically, you're only going to lose 1. You'll be
that-
fine.
that was my
and you can
idea.
auto pass over there.
Yeah.
And then that's all of a sudden you're going to get a load of points. Whereas if I attack again now, it might seem like overkill. It will actually prevent 12 victory points because that will be 2 that he's removed off of, which will also remove a bunch for his secondary. So it's pretty vital.
Yeah.
So it is free CP.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to roll your Kurons now.
Yes, I do. Thank you. I'll take a CP.
Very good, but
Okay.
you won't have anything to spend it on because they're about to die.
Ha! We shall see, Chef.
We shall see.
We shall see. Okay, cool. So
So-
we are war dancing.
Yes.
It's the dance of war.
You can do that on a bike unit, can't you? I'm not being completely stupid.
I believe so.
War dancers, Harlequins unit, yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Very good.
All right.
That would have been really awkward.
Yes.
And also cheating.
Yes.
We're going to do it on the 2-man unit first.
Okay.
Okay, only 3 hits there.
Oh dear.
Right. It is 3 wounds though at -2. They are dead.
They are dead. Okay, very good. And do you want to just do the one with one
on the
wound
one
left?
on the one guy there.
Good. Okay.
Couldn't have done that earlier. There we go.
Okay,
Cool.
very
So
nice.
3 CP, but that has given a 12-point victory point reduction, which is huge.
Which is huge. Okay, very well played there. Nice work. We will now move on over to the morale. I've lost 3 from this unit here.
Yep.
So I'm
They could
leadership
fail.
7. Could lose.
They could fail.
Yeah. Not on a 3.
fine.
And then this unit over here lost 1, I think. So therefore,
How many?
Oh, no,
were
it was
there?
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, so I've
but
lost
the plasma
2.
killed himself.
That's right.
So that was in your last turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't fail.
I can't fail.
The Bullgrins could, in theory, fail
Oh, really?
because you're -1 leadership.
Oh, of course.
So if you roll a 6.
Oh, I saw it.
But they auto pass.
They auto pass.
Huzzah.
Hooray! Okay, cool. So look, interesting turn.
Not a bad turn. Not a bad
Interesting
turn at
turn.
all.
Shut down some serious points for me. My punchback is going to hurt a bit, and I
Yep.
am going to score some points this turn. Let's see where the land lies. We'll be back after my movement phase.
Here we come.
Oh, don't be hasty.
Don't be hasty. We can't be hasty. We've only got a 4-inch move. Oh no. So the Bullgrins have come out to play. This was to be expected, but it's fine because that's why I'm kind of blocking their path with these Star Weavers. This unit did fall back. They did have just enough room in order to be able to do so. My consolidation wasn't quite enough. I didn't have quite enough of the movement to block them fully, so they have managed to go around there. And due to the fact that they're all in base to base, they're all within 2 inches of at least 2 other models because they
Yes.
have more than 6, so that's handy. It does, however, mean that some of my characters may be in some potential trouble. Should be okay here for the most part, but we'll have to see. Over on this side, we did jump out and then we moved forward with this unit here. This Chimera did fall back, and then I used Twilight Encore. Now, a good
Yes.
play from Ben here, because if he'd have done it, if he'd have moved this Hellhound over first, I would have actually consolidated towards that, because you're allowed to go either after the unit that ran away from you, or the closest enemy unit, and they would have been closer at that point.
Yeah.
So then, that way, I would have tied up the Flamer from shooting at these guys. he could have done split fire. Yes, obviously they probably would have been cooked, but it does mean that I would have potentially mitigated some flamer. As it is, because he's made a fallback move, he cannot shoot me, despite big guns never tire, because you just can't shoot if you fall back unless you've got a special rule, and they don't. No. So that does tie up a little bit of shooting there. These are a problem, of course.
Yes.
We do have those two there. They are looking at my Skyweavers. Unfortunately, again, no free up invuln for them, so I'm just going to have to hope that the dice gods favour me, because I am in a pretty strong position there to hold multiple objectives. Over on this side, we did fall back from combat out of the Solitaire. That makes sense. He has no way of chasing after them, unfortunately.
No.
And because he was within range of the objective, Bone could not do data intercept this turn, because he was only holding that one objective anyway.
Yeah.
So I have denied him points for another turn there, which is good. The Psychers did advance so that they could get out of denial range from my Shadowseers over there, and looking to do some smitey.
Yes.
So again, I'm hoping that the dice gods favour me a little bit.
They're not going to.
No, probably not.
No.
This Layman Russ did fall back, so no shooting from him this turn. We did shuffle forward with this Hellhound, and this final commander, Layman Russ, Relentless has been used on him once again, or rather on this one this time, so that he's firing at full profile, and he's basically stood still.
Yeah.
So this could be a pretty nasty counterpunch, but I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Yeah.
With any luck, but if Bone doesn't shift me off some of these objectives, I'm going to start racking up a lot of points and potentially run away with this game.
Yeah.
As I've spent a CP for Twilight Encore, you are able to roll for Corals of
Quilla.
It's a new battle round.
Height! No, thank you though.
Not this time. Okay, so speaking of that psychic phase, will the Solitaire survive? I hope so.
Nah.
It is a smite.
He's coming over here. Look, he's holding his head.
Ooh,
he's going
boy.
to super smite you.
A super smite?
Yeah.
It's a big call.
Here we go.
Oh dear. It's not the worst roll to have for a command reroll though.
It's not. And I think at this stage I am going to do that.
Okay. Does go off. Not quite the super. That would have been an amazing spend.
Okay,
All right.
so mortal wounds, D3. 2.
2. Okay, so
Very
he has
nice.
3 wounds remaining.
His friend now will do the
His
same
friend
again.
will also smite. Here we go. It does
go
go off. So on a 5 or a 6, the Solitaire dies.
Yes!
Oh, the Solitaire is down and out for the count. That's not very nice.
It's not.
Mr. Bone, we are in the shooting phase and we have a plan hatching.
Yes, so he's done a good job. I'm now going to overcharge and fire everything into your guy here.
Okay.
He is relentless, so we'll be hitting on 4s.
Okay.
We're going to start with the las cannon.
Sure. And he is, of course, doing Gunner's Kill on sight on himself.
Yes.
And we've also done Get Back in the Fight from the 2 characters, and they onto the units that have fallen back. And we've also done Take Aim upon this character himself, because as Tallarn, he can advance and shoot, which is cool, with
pretty cool.
all of his guns, which is nice.
We're going to start with the las cannon first.
The Las Cannon.
Are you
Here we
ready?
go. That
Here
makes
we go.
sense.
Yes, because who knows, right? To hit. Can re-roll that.
All right. It's
a hit. To wound. It is a wound.
It is a wound. All right. 4 up. Oh dear.
Okay.
So 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah. I'm feeling good.
I'm going to take it.
You're going to take it?
I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it.
It's a 6, baby. Here it is. Hiya! Oh, it's too much. Hiya!
It's a 3.
Oh, it's a 3. Okay.
It's
very
respectable.
good. It's respectable.
So he's down to 3 wounds remaining.
We'll now go over to the 2d3 plasma shots.
Okay, so we're not using the Hail of Fire here, but
No.
we are overcharging.
Yes.
All right.
So, it's 6 shots.
It's not bad.
Here we go.
The things we do. Okay, so he's dead.
So he is dead, but can we roll that? Okay, cool. So yeah, he's double dead.
So he's super dead. He does get to fire all of his guns though.
Yeah, which is cool.
Right.
So he's hit.
No, those
are wounds.
Yeah.
4 wounds.
So here we go. So just in case I do save all of these, we will come back for the turret. But he does die.
He's only got 3 wounds left.
Yeah. So I need to pass 3 of these, and I pass only 2.
Okay, so he's dead.
But you do still have another 2d6 shot. You know, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
take it. You have also died.
Yeah.
So.
So I'll roll to see if I explode first,
Okay. Sure.
just for fun.
Okay. Right. So I will make a slight suggestion here.
Yeah.
Because it is your turn, you get to decide the simultaneous ordering, which would be potentially my guys jumping out and then you exploding on them.
Right, yeah, so that's obviously what I do.
That's obviously what you
Yeah,
do,
but
yes.
I was just excited.
No, I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
I respect the excitement. So I do have 6 guys inside here. I lose 2 of them. And do I explode? No, I don't.
No.
So let me place my guys and then we'll measure up that explosion. So we have jumped out there. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to be completely out of line of sight of the Hellhound there. So that troop unit may turn to toast.
Yes.
But it will also protect my troop master. We have removed the Layman Rust, but for purposes, it will hit the Hellhound, this commander, and it will catch the Bulgarins.
Yeah, just.
So if I can kill one of them, that'd be handy. I have moved in such a way as to not be hit by the explosion.
Yeah.
But always good to know that in things like that, you could choose the order of when you jump out,
which
because
is great.
It's your turn.
Yeah. So first of all, D3 on the Hellhound.
On the Hellhound.
He takes 3.
Sure.
On the command tank, just the 1.
Okay.
And then on the Bulgrin, so
Kills
just
the
kill
Bulgrin.
1. Okay, fair enough.
I'll take a dead Bulgarin from your Layman Rust, but an absolutely epic explosion
So
there.
cool.
And speaking of the Hellhound, he is now going to unleash fiery wrath upon my remaining troops.
Yes.
So
2d6 automatic hits. It's 8. Very nice.
2's to wound here.
2's to wound.
I don't like that.
I like it a lot.
I don't like that at all. Hellhounds are a bit of a problem. Right.
It's 7 wounds.
Okay. 7. Yeah, so I
The blessed number, Chef.
would never have been able to get out of range of that, unfortunately.
No.
Could have argued using emergency disembarkation, actually. So again, a little trick that you could have used there, because the 6 inches would have just enabled him to go all the way over there at the risk of dying on 2. So I actually would have lost a few more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
swings and roundabouts.
We'll see. Well, let's see what happens.
4 up in buns. No, the unit is super. They would have been dead even if there was 5 of them there.
Perfect.
That's a problem. Hellhound number 2. Firing into the Sky Weavers. Only the Inferno Cannon is in range.
Correct.
But that's probably all you need.
So, well, let's see. 7 again.
Okay,
the
they're rolling
blessed
pretty
number.
good. They're rolling well.
They're
if
feeling
not average.
They're feeling confident.
Yeah, it's good. They're a solid unit. I really like the
Yeah.
Hellhounds anyway. And with big guns, they're a real problem to tie
Yeah.
up.
Oh, 6 wounds.
Ouch.
Nice.
Okay. That could be a bit of an issue there.
Could be there.
I do have 6 in my hand. Oof. It's not bad. It's actually on the average.
Yeah.
I do lose 3 wounds, so one of them dies because he was on 2 wounds, and one of them goes down to 2. This unit of guardsmen looking to plink off a few more wounds here.
Yeah, so, okay, here we go. I'm going to fire the plasma. I'm overcharging.
Oh!
So, hey. He does hit.
He does hit. No, he doesn't, because I've got the built-in -1. But he doesn't die.
But he doesn't die.
That's
That's something. Right, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more.
5 more. So
Yeah.
no rapid fire here, no first rank or anything like that.
Okay, 1 hit.
1 hit there. No
No
wounds.
wounds.
Okay,
Cool.
Shall we go straight on to this Hellhound?
Yes, okay, so let's start with Heavy Flamer first.
Heavy
That's a
Flamer.
bit of fun.
Okay.
3. 1 wound.
So 1 wound so far.
And then
I'm going to do the Inferno.
7 again.
Okay, there's 1
Okay,
Nice.
so that's 7 wounds.
7 wounds. They've powered up this game,
Yeah.
the old Hellhounds. They've done
not
very,
bad.
very well. So 7 saves, you say.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Oh, it's not a good roll.
Oh, isn't it?
I've lost 2 bikes.
Oof.
5 failed saves. Oh
Oof.
dear, because 1 was already on 2 wounds. That's not good. We come over to these guys here, and they are going to fire into my Death Jester because he is an eligible target thanks to No Lookout Sir.
Yes.
I must admit, guys, I did forget that there was a unit inside this Chimera, so more for me. Otherwise, I would have just been a little bit closer to the barricade for potential -1s to hit. But you live and learn. There you go. You got to remember to use the terrain to your advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. I'm going to rapid fire the plasma into you.
All right.
So it'll be 4.
And overcharging?
Oh yes.
Oh
2
dear.
hits. 2s.
Okay, only the
Okay,
1.
1 wound. Fair enough. Hang on. Do I want to use a CP on that?
Well, I have 5 wounds.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm going to?
Okay.
Because I want to make sure he dies.
Sure.
Cool. So it is 2.
So 2 wounds there, 2 saves of 4+. Looking for more assassinates here. I do save 1.
Okay.
I fail 1. Okay,
Cool.
so I'm
Let me
down
grab the rest of my dice
to
then.
a few wounds. Bone's going to grab his 10 shots then.
Here we go. Hitting you on 4s. So I'll just pick out these hits. Ugh.
Okay. It's not terrible.
No.
Force to wound.
3 wounds.
He has 3 wounds remaining. He may yet live. The Death Jester, will he survive? Yes, he will with a single wound remaining.
Okay, very good.
It's very lucky. This unit of guardsmen that got back in the fight, firing everything into my 5 wound Star Weaver.
Yes, so we'll start off with the plasma.
Is he overcharging?
Yes.
Your lives are meaningless in the guard, but you might do something before you die.
He is dead.
Yep, but he does hit.
But he does hit. Doesn't wound though. Okay, fair enough. That's just how it is. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left.
Okay. So that would be 7, 14, 15 las gun shots because you've got the sergeant in there as well.
Yep.
Is the sergeant in range to throw a frag? Maybe that's more useful than a las pistol.
He is. Let's just do that quickly.
Sure.
Throw a frag at you.
Well, it's literally 100% more shots.
2 here, 1 hit.
1 hit.
Doesn't wound. Okay, cool. Let me grab the rest of those dice.
All right. 14 shots then coming in onto the Star Weaver. Here we go.
Okay, 3 hits. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you take that.
Yeah,
From
why
las
not?
guns. 3 wounds on my already wounded Star Weaver. It is 1 wound.
Okay.
Not too bad at all. Is there any more shooting?
Just a bolter over here from my company commander. He'll fire at the same target.
Sure.
Why not? 1 hit. Is a wound.
Is a wound, okay. Do these guys have grenades, the Bullgrins?
I will double check, but I'm
Double
not
check
sure.
that whilst I make a save.
Sure.
It is a 5. All of you at home can see that and vouch for that in the comments below. Hold thine horses. Because both of these Star Weavers are in range of the Veil of Illusion, you actually add, well, you count as being 6 inches further away, so you're technically 12 inches away for the purposes of throwing grenades.
Yes.
Which means you wouldn't be able to. So that's actually really useful for things like fusion or hand flamers or flamers or grenades. Yeah, so something to keep in mind there. That is the end of the shooting though.
Yeah. Look, we're doing it. That was all right.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. You've cleared off a bunch of my maneuverability over here, as well as another whole fusion blob.
And I can't shoot here, guys, if you're wondering, because he did fall back, even though you chased me. So, yes.
Because big guns never tire means that you're still eligible to shoot normally, but if you fall back for any reason, you cannot shoot.
Yeah.
So the two sort of work like that. But killing 3 bikes over here, I was expecting to lose 2.
I'm hoping you found morale. That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, not again.
Yes.
So here we are in the charge phase. The Bullgrins are charging into both of my Star Weavers. I'm not overwatching because I have a CP left and I don't see the point.
Yes.
Clearly.
So let's roll.
Here we go.
I am going to use a stratagem as well called Furious Charge. So I'll be able to do some mortal wounds after this as well, which is quite fun. Hi! A 7, it is the blessed number, that will be enough.
It's enough to get in and should, in theory, be able to get at least, by the looks of it, 4 of them in an inch to do those mortal wounds, but we'll measure that out. Okay, the charge has happened and we're going to do a little bit of admin rewind. Because I forgot that I had Webway dance off.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure I got it off.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, I mean...
I'm saying you did.
Well, I mean, as it is... Okay, I'll shrug 1.
Okay.
And then we're doing 2 and 2.
Yeah. So on 4s, within an inch. So 2 will go in here, 2 will go in here.
Yep. Okay.
So on the one which has 5 wounds,
all right.
you take 2
I'll
mortals.
roll him up in a minute.
And then on his friend, you take 1.
Okay, so on the healthy one,
yes,
he... Nope. And then on the other one... No, okay, cool. I don't think it's going to help either of them anyway, but...
we'll have to see.
This is going to sting. The heroes of the Imperium are charging into the Death Jester.
Yes.
So we've measured it up. You would need to roll an 8 because you've got to go round. I mean, you don't have to go round, but it's quicker to go round than it is to go over because of the defense line. It's difficult terrain. So
are you ready? Here we go. Hey! Oh, it's a 9, Chef!
And what was it that we needed to go over the barricade?
9.
So they're just going to leap over this defense line.
Yes!
That's very cool. A very, very vital charge for the bone there, because this has denied me a lot of points now, because they're obviously troops, in addition to potentially killing a character as well, and netting him the points for the quarter.
Yeah.
So it was a big, important charge
Really
there.
big
Well
one.
played, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I just have a quick addendum to make, because you spent a CP over there, and now my Troop Master is on the field. I can roll for Player of the Twilight.
Sure.
So on a 1... No, that's a 4. I don't get 4 CP, which is a pity, but never mind. So we are starting with these Bullgrins here.
Yes.
Now they are in range of this Shadowseer, who is the agent of Bedlam, so they do have -1 attack. Fortunately, their Avalanche of Muscle gives them +1 attack on the charge.
So it's all the same.
It's basically the same, and we're splitting it straight down the middle.
Yes, so we'll start with the unit with the sergeant in there. He's going to attack these guys.
Okay.
So we'll be
this
hitting
is
you
on the 5 wounder.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 3s and 3s.
Okay, very nice.
Why does this happen to me every time? Okay, fine. And then next one. Oh my.
no!
Oh, that's such a shame. That's really bad.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh, that's gross.
And now the remaining,
the
three.
3.
So can these guys perform a little bit better?
Yes, they can.
They absolutely can.
Okay, and then it will be 3s.
Oh, Ben.
Oh, wow, that's so boring.
So I have a single 4-up save here.
He
which I
makes
make.
it as well. Well, at least you can't shoot me, I guess.
Yeah, because I can't fall back and shoot. So I will need to remain in combat there, but quite frankly, that's not necessarily a bad place
it really
to be.
isn't.
But then, of course, if you kill me next turn, you'll be free to charge me, so I do need to consider it carefully.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
oh, that's grim. However,
Okay. Yeah.
Heroes of the Imperium.
Let me do some pile-ins.
We'll be back. Heroes of the Imperium. They have piled in. They are all in range.
Yes.
This could be, not necessarily make or break, but this could be a real swing in the points here.
Let's see what happens. Hitting you on
hitting on
4s. Okay, well, these guys are obviously heroes.
Yep, we established this earlier, Heroes of the Imperium.
4s again. Oh, there we go. It's 5 wounds, Chef.
5 wounds. I need to make 5 4-up saves. Well,
Yes.
this is a lot of points. I mean, it's already a lot of points, but here we go. Oh, I saw these and maybe considered re-rolling, but alas, he is down for the count, the poor little Death Jester. We come to the troop now, for it is my turn. All the charges have been completed. Absolute heroes here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they just did the business.
Beasts.
So we've got all of the cresses into the Chimera. Okay, it's not bad. We're gonna just take out those misses there. Right, if we can get that roll again. I'm looking for 5s and 6s here. We've only got 3 wounds to do. Okay, it's 4 saves at -2 there.
Oof. Okay.
So 5-up saves on this Chimera here.
I make 1. He's
3
got through.
wounds.
He is destroyed.
Oh
Does he blow up?
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Do I have an auto explode?
I don't believe so.
I need to double check.
There is nothing.
There is nothing, but I am going to roll a 6. You ready? Oh. It's destroyed.
Okay, so it is destroyed. That is Chimera down, and then we've just got a few token attacks over here onto those.
I can't believe
I
that.
can't believe it.
That's.
Yeah.
I've had some luck in my day, but that was nonsense.
Yeah, that was very silly.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do them both at the same time because it kind of doesn't really matter at this stage. We drop 1 entirely, so clearly 1 just fluffs it. And we get 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay.
All right.
So it'll be a 4-up, which I make.
That's it. Okay, very good. That brings us to the end of the turn,
Yes.
and not bad at all.
Not
there.
bad. We're
not
keeping.
bad at all.
This is a tight game. This is a tight game. So I killed 2 characters for 3 points each.
Yes, 6 points there. Assassinate.
I've got, I'm in all table edges at the moment, so I got 9 points. So that would put me on a total of 27.
27. Now I have a very important morale check to make.
Yes.
So he's lost 3 of his buddies.
Yep.
And they are leadership 8.
Yep.
So
A 6.
6 would be bad for me.
Come on. Oh, wow.
They auto pass! Huzzah! I did have a CP left. I would have re-rolled it because I need them to stay alive. That's actually very key because that does mean that I am holding 3 objectives to your 3 as well. Purely because of those guys there. So you did deny me you denied me 5 points there in addition to racking up your own points as well. So that gap is still pretty tight.
Yeah.
We will be back with the Harlequins turn 3. Let's see if I can capitalize on my slight gain.
The movement phase is complete. We've come over here with that pesky bike.
Yep.
We've jumped out with this troop. They've jumped over here using their flip belts, and they are now looking to shut down some shooting. We've moved forward with the Shadowseers, and we've come over here to this side with the troop master there. Stayed in combat. Ooh. And then we've come over here and we've advanced this unit over here, so no shooting. So that's it. Chef is starting to look a bit thin on the ground.
Yeah, this happens.
He really needs to make this turn count.
Yep.
If he does not, we're going to have some problems.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. There will be a psychic phase. We'll be right back. We're in the psychic phase. We're starting with Shards of Light into the Bullgrins. I'm not in range to deny this one. I am in range to deny one of this guy here.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
So, Shards of Light.
6, it fails.
Fine.
Okay, we're just going to let that lie.
Yep.
Okay, next.
He's then going to do a smite.
Sure.
Does
That
go
go
off.
off on a 6. I'm not in range to deny
Not
him,
this
so
guy.
it's just the D3. Cool, so 1's on 1 wound remaining. Okay, do you know what you're doing next?
We are then going to do, we're going to go over to the other chap. He's going to cast a smite.
Okay, sure.
Does go off on a 9.
Okay, I'm going to have to leave that. That's fine.
All right, so we will kill a Bullgrin. In fact, we will kill just a Bullgrin.
Single Bullgrin is killed. Okay.
Needed a bit better than that.
What's the next power?
He is going to cast Twilight Pathways upon himself.
Okay, very good.
Or is he? Yes, he is. Yes,
Okay.
he is. Doesn't go off.
Doesn't go off.
Fine.
Okay.
It wasn't a necessary move. It just would have been handy.
Would have been handy. So we have lost a Bullgrin. That is the end of the psychic phase. We are in the shooting phase. We are throwing a haywire grenade into this guy here. I believe that's a stratagem.
It is indeed.
And then we're going to put the 4 fusion into this hellhound here, and we all know how they like to explode.
Indeed.
So first of all, I'm just going to roll to see if I pinch that CP with Cure of Aquila. I do not. Okay, cool. So what are you going to start with?
I'll just roll for my Player of the Twilight to see if I regenerate that CP.
Okay, very nice.
And on a 2, I do not because it was a 1 CP stratagem.
Sure.
So let's do that haywire grenade. Do I hit?
I do. Very nice.
A 5 or a 6. It just does D3 mortal wounds.
Very nice.
Oh,
Six,
he gets him with the haywire.
Very nice. Now does
he explode?
Now does he blow up? Come on. Oh!
Why?
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, are we cocking that?
It looked.
Put one of your dice on top. Let's do it. Let's check it. We generally tend to class these as cocked. That looks cocked to me.
Okay, all right, here we go. Are you ready?
I don't know why I want this.
We all want it.
Hey!
No, it doesn't
okay.
blow up, but that is
Alright,
the
that's
end.
good, that's
Okay,
good.
very nice. I'll remove him in a moment. Do you want to move on to your fusion?
Yes, bear with me 1 second. I'm just adding the points on.
Okay, very nice. So
Yes,
he has been
4
destroyed.
fusions.
4 fusion.
Onto that Hellhound. So he will take only 2 hits.
Okay.
Now, none of them are in half range here, guys, so it
No.
doesn't really matter. So, to wound. Oh, only 1 wound, though.
Only 1 wound. Okay, no save damage.
4.
4.
Respectable,
Okay. Takes 4
but still
wounds.
a problem.
Okay, very good. We move on to the Star Weavers. They're going to fire everything into the Bullgrins, as is their right.
Yeah. And assault weapons as well, so
minus.
don't get the minus, which is pretty handy because there was a lot of freeze in there.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all, that.
No.
So 3 wound, and
Yep,
you've got a
and
4 up
toughness
in bump
5.
anyway.
Correct.
So AP is, I didn't roll a single 6 anyway.
Okay, but how many
that's
wounds?
7 saves there.
7, the blessed number, he's telling me.
Yes, I am telling you this.
He's telling me about the blessed number,
Telling
is
you
he?
about that blessed number.
Okay, oh, the pouch of power is giving me some trouble. I need 2 more dice, Chef.
I need 2 to die.
Okay.
I mean, I'd like 2 to die. I don't need them to die.
Okay,
I'll take
so yeah, one's killed and one's on 1 wound. Fair enough. We come over to the Shadowseers now. Hallucinogen grenades being fired over here into this fellow who is called a Hellhound. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So to hit is a 2. We're going to do these both at the same time. Double 1. Oh wow, the grenades have really failed you this game.
Yeah, they've not done very well this game. Normally they do quite well.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Do you know what you're shooting
So
next?
this unit advanced, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to do anything with them because they've all got pistols in there outside of their transports. I will just do a plasma grenade with the Troupe Master into the squad here.
Yep.
If I should be in range because I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
sure I
you
made
should
it up
be.
that charge. Oh yes.
Yes.
So minimum 3 because of blast, which is a good thing too.
Cool, so 3.
So 2s to hit. Okay.
3 hits.
And then 3 swing. Is 2 wounds.
2
minus 1.
wounds. Okay, very good. So looking at say no, 2 are killed.
Right.
Okay, very good. Death Jester now firing into this squad here. Can Chef bring them down?
Well, it's not about bringing them down.
Okay.
Yeah, I do hit 3 times though.
Very nice.
2s to wound here. Okay, so 2 saves, no minuses.
2 saves, no minuses. Okay, very nice. No, double 1, another 2 are slain. I'll remove those in a moment. And now the last bit of shooting is just this bite. Who are you going to shoot at?
So, unfortunately, all of your Hellhounds are in a really awkward position because I mean you don't care about the ballistic skill anyway.
No.
This guy, however, is holding an objective, so I'm gonna have to hope for the best on him.
All right, let's do it.
It's 3 shots. It's doable.
It's not impossible,
It's not
Chef.
impossible.
It's not impossible.
The hope is alive.
Okay, he's hit 3 times.
666.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Minus 1. And it's going to be a mortal wound there. So I cannot kill him.
No.
I cannot kill him. However, okay, so he's 4 mortal wounds and 2 saves. I can potentially degrade him heavily.
Well, that's something.
Which is something.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit closer, but yeah, they've proven a real problem this game.
Okay, so make 1 save.
Cool.
So he takes 5 wounds in
5 wounds
total.
in total,
He's
though.
got 3 remaining. Very good. That is the end of the shooting phase. There will be a
Yes.
charge phase. We'll be
yes.
right back. We're in the charge phase and we are charging with the bike into this unit here. I'll let you have that, mate. You go crazy.
Oh, thanks so much.
That's all right.
It's a 4. It's fine for my purposes.
It's fine. Okay.
It's all I need.
I'll let you move that in. The Troupe Master is now going to charge into this unit here. Okay, very good.
Yes. Am I going to do that? Yes, I am. I'm just thinking, do I go into the Bullgrins as well? How many CP do you have?
I don't. I think it's 2.
Yeah, I'm not going into the Bullgrins.
Okay. On an 8,
Yeah,
you'll definitely make it. I'll let you move them in. Lots of thought about this one, but we are now charging with this unit into the company commander here and this unit here.
Yeah, tactical misstep here, guys. I should have fired the humbling cruelty, mocking cruelty into this guy here so that he couldn't overwatch me at all. As it is, I would just die on Overwatch. There's no point. At least I could have tried to kill him before he gets to shoot me anyway, which would have been quite vital. But as it is, we're just going to go there, tag him, and then at least he has to shoot them next turn. Yeah. So that's the theory anyway.
That's something.
And yeah,
on
with
a
that
10,
move, absolutely.
in they go. Very nice.
We have done a swap round. The camera has been cleaned and disinfected because Bone has a lot of Overwatch to do here.
Yes.
So
I've spent the CP.
Of course, spend the CP to do so.
So I'd like to keep that unit alive. So first of all, this is all the lasfire. I'm going to throw a frag in here as well, and then we'll do the plasma. Okay. So starting with this, so looking for 6s.
Okay.
3 hits so far. Very nice.
All right.
4s to wound you.
No wounds.
Okay. D6 on the frag. 4 shots. That's cocked. It's still a hit.
It was meant to be.
To wound.
It was not meant to be.
Okay, the plasma. I'm not going to overcharge
There's
here.
no point.
Nothing. Okay, shame that.
Okay, could have paid off big time there.
Yep.
The charge, it is 4 inches away. It is an 8.
Very nice.
Very good.
Okay, so we are now going to charge with the Shadowseers into the Bullgrin.
Yep, because now there's no CP for interrupt, but I may as well.
Yeah.
Because I've got to deal with them. So we'll do this one on the far... So on your guy's left.
Yep.
Yes,
a 9 will
should
do
be
it.
plenty because
Okay.
he can jump over.
Cool.
And then the other guy should be able to fit between the two vehicles on a 5, but I'll have to check him.
Okay, we'll have a look. Either way, we will be back in the fight phase. Right, we're going to start over here then. I tried to stop this from happening, but you know, them's the dice, right, Chef?
Yeah, it's not going to be a thing, so I'm trying to make it a thing.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm pretty good at making things happen.
Here we go. 12 attacks with the caress. All right, I do drop a few. So I'm not going to wipe the unit, that's fine, but I wasn't expecting to.
No.
I need to roll exceptionally well in order to do so. However, oh dear, I do kill 4 because it's -2.
Okay, so 4 are slain.
4
Very
are
good.
slain.
We move on to the Troupe Master. He's going to put all of his attacks into this remaining unit. It is 8 of them.
The Twilight Fang! It's
Yes!
just so cool. He hits you all the time.
Very nice, well done.
Right, it is freeze to kill.
Okay.
Strength 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slain.
That is the unit.
Maybe?
Aren't you re-rolling wounds as well because you're a
Because of
choreographer?
myself,
Yes,
of
you've
course.
got 3
So
more.
Another 3. Okay, so it's another 2 there.
So, okay, so 7 would
7
be
dead.
killed. I believe that is the unit.
Should be.
It is. Okay, well done. The Shadowseer now will strike into the Bullgrin.
Shadowseer, 3 attacks.
Hitting on 2s, I believe.
Yes, he is. So he hits you
3 times.
3
Very
times.
nice.
He's strength 5, so forced wound. Reroll because of the choreographer. Okay, so only the 1 wound.
Only 1 wound, so I will get my 4 up and
You will.
vulnerable over here. Which I fail. Okay, fair enough.
All right. So it is D3 damage.
Wow.
Only the 1.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
So 1's on 1 wound remaining.
Yeah.
Do you want to do your next Shadowseer?
Yeah, let's just go straight into it.
Hits all the times, just. Obviously a vicious combat there.
3 wounds on
3
that one.
wounds though. Okay, very nice. So now I'll get my 4 up invulnerables over here. Hey! Okay, so 2 go through.
So 1 is dead.
1 is dead.
And then it's just the D3 damage.
Yes, I'm gonna unfortunately have to let that happen, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Only another wound,
Okay.
but fine.
Yeah, not bad. We're working it. Okay, now everything on the company commander.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
good hat. I've missed quite a lot though.
Yeah. And just as a point of note for those of you wondering, why not just use my close combat weapons so that I try not to kill him and try and stay pinned in combat? Can't do that anymore. You only get a combat weapon if you don't have any melee weapon at all. So a
there you
Riptide,
go.
for example, gets a close combat weapon.
Yeah.
Mortarion does not because he has silence. He must use silence, for example.
Very cool.
Freeze to wound here.
Not bad.
Right. So that's 7, 9, 5 up invulnerable
9,
save.
5 up invulnerable saves. Okay, just working on this pouch of power here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can he live?
No.
No, he's very, very, very dead. Okay, so 3 attacks over here with the bike. So, can he bring any more down?
He
Hit 3 times.
Freeze to wound. He wounds once, but that's
Okay.
fine. Again, this is just about preventing you from scoring objectives and secondaries.
Which is fine. Here we go. So you do kill 1. Okay, very good. So 1 is killed. It's your turn, so you can then activate one of these.
No, it's my turn, so it goes to you.
Oh, it's changed.
Yes,
yes, that's right.
That's one of the big ones that's changed.
We're playing a different edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All
All right, I'm now going to choose to attack with the Bullgrin, so I'm going to put 2 into the Shadowseer, and then 1 unfortunately has to go into them. So I'm minus on my attack, so it'll be 5 attacks in total on the Shadowseer.
The Agent of Bedlam.
Very nice. So hitting you on 3s. Okay, I've hit you 3 times, wounding you on 3s.
Yeah, because of shield from harm. Pays off big time.
Wow, they really have been terrible this game. Okay, very good.
4 up invulnerable, and I
Which you
pass it
make.
as well.
Very nice, and that'll be 2 attacks onto your other fella there.
Onto the Starweaver, yep.
2
twice.
hits.
Freeze to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound. Okay, so back we go. Oh,
Very
Saves
nice.
it.
Okay,
Very
good
Wow.
stuff.
Okay, they bounce.
Very good stuff. Right, so now it's just...
My choice. So we just do the Star Weaver whilst
Yeah,
we're here.
sure.
He hits you twice. It's a 4 and a 4. He wounds you once. They are strength 5, I think. Let me just double check that. They are indeed. Yeah, 1 wound.
Okay, cool. Can I make a save? I can.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
very nice. So that would be my turn to attack. Let me have a look. The hero unit of guardsmen, can they pull down these
that would be
Harlequins?
amazing.
Let's see what they can do to hit. Oh, it's all right. It's 4 hits.
Yeah, it's on the average there.
Okay, to wound. Oh, it's 4 wounds.
no.
It's 4 wounds. Shit! Die!
Oh, you do kill 2.
I killed 2 Harlequins! They're heroes! Yes! Second Star Weaver now, into the Bullgren. Can we pull some more down?
We hit 3 times.
Very nice.
We wound 3 times.
Oh dear!
Gonna kill a Bullgren by ramming speed.
That's, yeah, well... you
Hold on.
don't actually.
Okay, that's fine.
They hold firm.
That's
okay.
actually all right because that one is the one that's like pinned.
Yes. Okay, cool. So it'll just be these guys to attack you now. Let me grab some dice. Can this unit of guardsmen bring down this this bike? This will be epic.
Oh.
Are you ready?
No.
Here we go. Oh, fix your bayonets, boys.
Boy.
5s and 6s now.
No. No.
It's 3 wounds, Chef.
No.
It's 3 wounds.
No.
Yes. Oh!
So that's going to be my last CP reroll there because it's actually incredibly vital
Yeah.
that he lives.
Oh! 1 wound remaining though. The guardsmen fixing their bayonets, showing you how it's done. With that, that is the end of the fight.
No, they can attack.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so
can
I've got
attack.
3 attacks over here. Let's see what we can do. I've hit you once.
You hit once though. Yeah,
Is
you
it
have
wound?
wounded.
Can I kill 1?
Yeah,
this would be handy.
You can.
Can, okay.
Yeah, fine. I'm just going to roll for the player of Twilight on that CP reroll.
Sure.
No, I do not get it back.
And I need to roll for Kurovs with that as
Yeah.
well. No, I don't get that. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Oh.
So with that, that would be the end of the turn. A pretty brutal one. I don't think we need any morale. I might do over
You
here,
lost
actually.
3 there?
Yes.
Yeah, so you would
So I
need
do
morale.
need a morale over there. I'm on a
You fail.
5. I fail.
Because you leadership 7.
Yep.
So 1 runs.
1 runs.
And now you need to do 5 attrition checks, but you're not under half strength, so you'll only fail on 1s.
Yes. No, we're
fine.
correct. Okay, cool. But 1 does run away.
And over there they were fine as
They were
well
fine,
because
yeah.
they lost 2 or 1 was it?
Yeah, I think they only lost 1.
They only lost 1. Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Yeah, so they can't fail.
Yeah.
And the Bullgrins lost 2.
4. No, 3.
3. So they could also fail.
They could also
because their
fail.
leadership is 7. I
7.
didn't get shards of light off.
Yeah. So
So
let's see what we can do here.
they're fine.
3, they're
Cool.
totally fine.
All right.
Okay.
Well, ooh, that was a tough one. That
Yeah,
one.
this is going to be interesting. It's going to come right down to the wire.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. We will be back after my movement phase, and you'll have a tally on the points below in just a sec.
Right, it is the turn 4 for the Astra Militarum.
Oh, it's coming down.
42 victory points, having just scored the big 15 on
Yeah.
taking hold, because Troupe's holding this one here, we have this one holding here, we have these guys, absolute heroes.
Yes.
So that is 3, so you're holding 2, you're holding 3, and you are holding more, because I am only holding 2 objectives as a result of, I did abandon this one here, guys. It was to stop the data intercept again, but perhaps my gambit has failed and cost me points. So, you know, these are the things you've got to consider.
Yeah.
So we will do this as a summary because there's not actually a huge amount to do. We've remained in combat here with the Bullgrins because I did try point after I've done all of my consolidation.
Yep, nothing I can do about that.
Unless you want to do a desperate breakout.
No.
Okay, very good. We've moved around the flank here with this Hellhound. We've remained in combat over here because they are heroes of the Imperium.
Yes.
This Hellhound has remained static. We fell back over here and we have moved into position to Flame and Psychic Death. And of
Yes.
course, Big guns will never tire.
No.
So yeah, it should be a rapid fire turn. We're going to go straight into the smiting phase.
Just going to do a smite.
Cheeky little smite
Over
here.
here.
Here we go. It's a
4. Because you are in denial range, I'm actually going to use a CP on that.
Okay, so re-rolling both.
Yes. It is a 5.
It just goes off. Now I have no CP, so first of all I'm going to do Player of Twilight to see if I get that CP. On a 4 I do not.
No.
So here we go, denying. We deny you, sir.
Okay, very good. So next guy, he'll do a smite, same again.
Okay, here we go.
On a 5, it doesn't go
off because of the stacking. That could
Okay.
prove quite vital because he may be better surviving against shooting phase. We have gotten back into the fight and we are going to unload into this Skyweaver.
Yeah.
For his audacity.
Here we go, hitting you on 5s. Not a single hit.
Okay, the plasma.
Okay, I'm going to overcharge this.
All right.
Not only does he miss, he kills himself.
Okay, the Skyweaver lives for now. Hellhound, Flamer, Death.
Yes.
Into the Skyweaver.
So, 2d6, automatic hits. Hit 7, the
They
blessed
have
number.
been very consistent, the Hellhounds.
To wound you. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds,
5
Chef.
wounds. I've only got the 1 wound remaining. This is probably the end of the hero Skyweaver. Oh, he's so dead. He would have been dead even if he was
Healthy.
guns. Never tire.
No.
Flaming the troops. Everything into them because why not?
Why not?
Quite frankly.
So the cannon. Oh,
10. Oh dear.
Okay.
And I'm not in Shield of Harmony. Actually, I might be because it's 9 inches, but it is from that guy at the rear there. Would you mind just double checking that for me?
not at all.
Because that would make it going from 2s to wound to 3s to wound, which would actually be a pretty significant difference.
So is this guy here?
It is that guy there.
You are, yes.
Okay, so it is 3s to wound, which is better than 2s.
It is.
Actually saves me a few times.
Yes, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
5 wounds there. Do you want to
Okay.
do the heavy flamer now whilst we're
Yeah,
here?
sure, why not? So d6, 2. Okay, so 3.
So this will be 4s to wound now.
Okay, so 7 wounds in total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay.
I have no CP here. There are 4 guys in there, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, there's one guy
There's
left.
one guy left. Okay.
The sergeant.
Yes!
A las pistol.
You're about to be executed. Are you ready?
I kind of am willing for it to happen.
To hit.
Oh, and it would have been on a 6 as
That
well.
would have been so good.
Okay, do we know
Okay.
what we're doing next?
Yes, so we're going to fire the chem into him.
Okay, and that is an eligible target because there is no one within 3 inches of him.
Now, here's
So-
a question. Is he receiving, from that angle, he's not receiving any benefits from cover?
No.
No.
Because...
The reason I ask is because there's a stratagem I can use that would allow me to reroll wounds against a unit that is...
if they're just receiving the benefit of cover?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant in terms of cover saves or dense cover, but no. But he is on area terrain, and per the wording of the rules, it says infantry models gain the benefit of cover if they are wholly within area terrain. So he would.
So I'm
actually.
going to burn my last CP.
Okay.
So I've got something called splash damage. Just make sure I'm doing that right. Splash damage. Use for shooting phase when a Hellhound model from your army is chosen to shoot with until the end of the phase when resolving an attack made with the Chem Cannon, Inferno Cannon, or Melter Cannon by that model against a unit that is receiving the benefit of cover, you can reroll the wound roll. So I'm going to spend that now.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
I'll just roll for my Player of Twilight.
Sure.
So it's 1 CP, right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't get it.
Okay, so I'm out of CP
For now.
And yes, for now. Okay, so I'm going to melt you now.
Yeah, and he is almost certainly not within 9 inches there, guys.
Yeah.
So, here we go. 2s re-rolling. And obviously...
To hit first, autos.
Oh, they've done very well this
very
game.
good.
They've caused me massive problems, these Hellhounds.
Yeah.
Super cool unit anyway. And
they've done really well.
very, very well. They've been really ruining my plans.
So 2s re-rolling 1s. I mean, it's only an extra one, but you know. Okay, fair enough.
So
it's 10 wounds.
10 wounds. So, come on, dice. Here we go. Right. Sorry for shoddy camera work, everyone.
It's all right.
Oh, and just a little bit of out of focus there. We have returned.
Very good. Oh, wow, what a roll.
Wow.
Well done.
It only takes 2 wounds.
Incredible.
That is it for the shooting phase, but
Yeah.
Colonel Jalid will have his pound of flesh.
Yes, he will. He's going to charge around into this guy here.
We've no idea what we need.
No, but he's gonna make it. Not on a 4, he's
not
not.
on a 4, no, absolutely not.
Okay.
Is there any other charges?
No.
Okay, so it's my choice. Because it is my turn and there's no
Yes.
charges. So let me have a ponder. Right, so I'm going to start with this guy. I did ponder about doing it on a Shadowseer to try and get rid of another Bullgrin. But honestly, with the Agent of Bedlam, I'm reasonably confident with their ability to survive. This guy, however, could drown under weight of attack. So the more that I kill, the better. We hit you 3 times. Freeze to kill. We do kill 2, so it does mitigate some attacks.
Yes.
But now it is your choice, Mr. Bone.
I will attack with my Bullgrin.
That makes sense to me.
Yes. So again, I'm going to put. Well, I couldn't attack with him before, so he must have been moved or something like that, because he was more like over here. So it'll be the same split as attacks as last time. So it'll be 5 on him. It'd be really nice to kill him. These guys can do something.
5 on the Shadowseer.
There we go.
That's
I've
nice.
hit 5 times, so I need that roll again.
Freeze to wound because of the shield from harm.
Okay, so it's 4 wounds.
4 wounds, and these are 2 damage a pop.
Yes.
So I do need to save at least 2 of these. I have no CP rerolls, but I don't need them.
Okay, right. So he'll attack this. That's all he can attack.
Into the Starweaver.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds there. Could kill the Starweaver. Oh no, he's on
no,
5 wounds. Forgive me, I thought it was on the one with 3 wounds. So 2 saves here. 1, saved it, and saved it. Wow, the Bullgrins have bounced. It's such a shame, because normally you see these guys absolutely wreck face.
Yeah, they've not done much this turn. Okay, your choice.
We're going to do this guy, because it makes sense.
Yeah.
Just in case I can degrade him a little bit before he attacks me. We do hit you 3 times. We do wound you 1 time at -2, so I cannot degrade you, but so be it. In fact, I cannot wound you at all. That's a 5.
Okay, cool.
It's just him to attack back, really.
Yeah, and these guys over here.
And the warriors
Let's
here.
just start with this guy.
Sure.
I'd like to run you over.
That would be horrible.
No.
No hits there.
Okay, then over there I've got...
Yeah, we're technically out of order here, guys, but I'm just going to come back and do all of that in one go, so it's just one take, easier for you guys. It's not really going to have an impact on the combat here.
No. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 attacks.
Yep, because you've got the sergeant in there.
Okay,
His
4
tune sword.
4 hits.
These guys are absolute heroes.
1 wound.
Only the 1
Oh, he has to die, Chef. It would be so poetic.
It would be pretty cool. And he
Yes! 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 Very
I just
cool.
want to point out that these guys are going to be absolute veterans now, but no one will believe them.
No.
Oh, what'd you get up to on your last sortie, mate? Oh yeah, well I killed an entire troop of Harlequins and a Death Jester.
No, you
you
didn't.
didn't. Don't
Yes,
lie.
yes, I
Like,
did.
Look, ask Billy. He was there.
Yeah.
But he's just like, yeah, man.
We did. It was crazy.
It was messed up.
We didn't feel bad about it. Like, everyone was having a great time.
It was
Look at them.
amazing.
Heroes!
So we're going to come over here. I'm going to start with the, so it's just my attacks now, so I'm just going to do these one at a time just in case of consolidation piling purposes.
Sure.
Starting with a Shadowseer. We hit you 3 times.
Okay.
We then wound you twice with a reroll for Choreographer. We wound you twice.
Okay, so 4 up invulnerables. Hey! I
You
make
save
them both.
Okay, we're going to rinse and or repeat. So there's going to be lots of backwards and forwards here, guys. Forgive us. So 1, 2, 3. We then wound you no times. Thanks to Choreographer of War, I will re-roll those. I wound you twice again.
Okay.
Back and back and back we go.
I fail them both.
Okay, so one's on 2 wounds. So on him first, he is dead.
Okay.
On the second one, he takes 2 wounds. So one is down to 1 and one has been slain. And now we've got, so now that I can't specifically kill them, I'm going to need to see who Bone removes to see what happens with my
Sure.
attacks. Okay, because of the casualty removal, I'm not going to pile in or consolidate with this one, so he is free to fly around and shoot next turn, which is handy. So it's just the other guy. So he hits you twice there, and he wounds you twice there.
Okay, cool.
All right.
To save. I think it'll be 3s. Yes, they have a normal 3-up save.
Okay, very nice.
Cool.
So that is that for the fighting and for the turn. Not bad. You do have engage on all fronts again.
Yes, for 3 points.
So another 3 points there.
Yeah. I must be nearly maxed out with that now.
Very nearly, but because you didn't get the full free on your turn 1, the most you'll be able to get. You have been getting free every single turn since though.
Yeah.
So you know, decent one with the Hellhounds, just because they're just fast.
Yeah, and
really.
the chimeras and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the more I'm playing, like the more your lists are going to change, guys. They're really going to
100%.
they're going to change. It's all about objective. It's all about board control. You know, I really like it. I'm really enjoying it. So I got another 3 points there, which puts me on 45.
Yep.
I didn't kill any characters that turn. And I'm not data mining anywhere because you've had people within so that's been a bit of a problem. So I'm on 45. What are you currently on? 47?
So I'm currently on 47.
Okay.
And I'm about to get another 5 just because I'm holding 2. If I can kill another vehicle and a few more troops, I should net quite a few points, but I still need to get some points for engage on all fronts. But let's see what I do. Harlequins. Oh, okay.
Do they have the morale?
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
They lost 3. This could be quite vital here, actually. This could be quite vital indeed.
No, they're fine.
I'm fine leadership 8. Woo, that was close. Oh. That was close. Okay, thank you for pointing that out.
That's all
right. So, Harlequins turn 4 coming right up.
Turn 4, a summary. We've fallen back over here out of combat with this Shadowseer.
Yep.
We've fallen out of combat over here with this Troupe.
Yep.
We've flown over here with this guy to try and put some hurt in on that unit over there. We've moved back to hold this objective. The fellas come around here, and then we've stayed in combat over there. That's it. There will be a psychic phase, Chef. Where are you starting?
Right, well, let's start with this guy here.
Yep.
He's going to cast Smite.
Smite. Okay, very good.
Oh! Okay.
Okay, you can have it.
You are in denial range.
Yeah, but you rolled a 10.
Yeah, I know, but it's...
But you've got, well, it's more like you've got 3 more powers to cast.
That's true.
Yeah, and I've only got 2 denies.
Okay. It's 3 mortal wounds.
Okay, so you do kill one, and then one is actually on 1 wound remaining there. Okay, very good. So, next.
Next, so we've got to stick with this guy. He is going to do Twilight Pathways upon himself.
Okay, very good.
Yes, he is. I saw that 6 and I
on
was
a
slightly
9.
concerned.
Okay, cool.
So he is basically just going to move this way. So I'm still holding the objective, but now I can't be shot at.
Okay,
very. Is my theory.
Okay, very good.
We'll come straight over to this guy. He's going to cast. So he's got Fog of Dreams. So he's going to cast Shards of Light.
Okay.
And he's going to cast it on this chap here.
Okay. So onto the Hellhound on a 6.
Doesn't go off.
Doesn't go off. Okay, very good.
So then he's going to cast a Smite. So this will go on Jalid by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't go off.
Yes, because I've already cast one.
So,
okay, fair enough. So that's the psychic phase done. We'll be back in the shooting phase. Starting off with the Starweaver that is in combat. Okay, so 6 shots.
Here we go.
They are assault weapons, so no minuses.
Okay, wouldn't have made a difference. Freeze to wound here. There's 2 wounds there.
2 wounds, okay, cool. Let's see what I can get. My normal 3-up saves. I believe I have 3-up saves. It won't matter anyway with that. He is killed. Poor Bulgrin. Yeah, that was...
they whiffed hard.
Yeah, that's
very
upsetting.
upsetting.
We're in the shooting phase, and we're throwing a plasma grenade into the Hellhound here.
Here we go. It is 6 shots.
Very nice.
We do drop 2.
Okay.
And we need 5s and 6s to wound here. We do get a wound of -1.
A single wound. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take that. Let's see what we can do. I make it on a 4. Okay, very nice. Do you know what you're shooting next?
Yes, we're going to go over to the Death Jester with Humbling Cruelty, and he's going to fire into this guy here.
Okay.
This is primarily because I know that you don't have any CP to Overwatch, but just in case I need to use a stratagem between now and then.
Well, if you want to change this though, just before you do, because the Cure of Aquila was on my other company commander, not my Warlord.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, quite frankly, I don't think he's in range of anything else anyway.
Sure.
Because he's only got the 24-inch range. I mean, he could shoot at that, I suppose, but I'm not going to be charging it anyway. So, yeah, no, I'm going to stick with that.
Stick with that. Cool.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so as it is, there's that. And there is a wound there.
Okay.
And that is at -3.
Okay, cool.
So that could actually be quite important because he's 2 damage on my Twilight Fang.
Well, let's see what I can do. No? Okay, so he takes 2 damage. Takes 1 damage, rather.
Just the 1 damage, yeah.
Cool,
just 1
very
damage,
good. So he puts him down to 6.
6.
Nice work. Okay, so now we come over to this unit firing into the Hero Guardsman. How dare you?
Well, how dare you?
To hit.
All right, there's 1 for each of them.
Very nice. To wounds now, 2s.
2's to wound. Right, so 1 is
1's
dead.
6, and then 3.
Are they within 3 inches? No, they're just. So everyone needs to be within 3 inches of the obstacle to get the benefits of the cover.
So again, guys, remember that's my mistake. I should have consolidated there, but you know, there it is. We're learning as we go along. Saves. I make 1. Okay. So there is 2 left in
but
the
1 was a
unit.
6.
But 1 was a 6.
So there's 1 left.
There's 1 left in the unit.
And now,
oh my goodness. Okay, very good. Do you want to just do that hallucinogen grenade?
So hallucinogen
grenade.
2. He hits.
He hits.
He needs a 7 on 2d6.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
So that
Huzzah
unit is
for the grenade
white.
launcher.
Okay, cool. Very good. Nice work. And now this hallucinogen grenade being fired into this unit here.
Yep.
So needing a 7. Oh, we'll need to hit first.
Yes, we need to hit. It's a hit on a 5.
Very nice.
Pays off.
Okay, D3 mortals.
D3 mortals there. It is the 3.
Oh,
they
dear.
finally found their mark.
Okay, very good.
Okay, and now the fusion pistol over here into the Hellhound. Let's do it.
You might argue this is a dumb idea because I've already stolen that objective. And that would give me an extra point for the quarter. However, my other argument is if I kill him, that maximizes my other secondary for the sacrifice of potentially him if he explodes.
Let's do it.
Also, why not?
It's epic. He hits.
He hits.
To wound now.
It's a wound there.
It's a wound.
There's no save.
There's no save.
Now I don't want you to get alarmed here.
But you are within.
You are within 3 inches.
Here it is. Are you ready? I'm ready. He's dead.
He's dead. Okay.
All right,
So he explodes on like a 4, doesn't
Yes,
he?
he does. Are you ready? Here we go.
Do it. Yay!
I take you with me.
Totally worth
Epic.
it. Totally
Can
worth
you just
it.
check if I'm within 6 of him?
Oh yes, you're not in the range of anyone else. So it's just
Cool,
on
so
him.
they'll take D3 as well.
Oh,
3,
okay.
4. Savage. Is that the end of your shooting?
It is, yeah. Oh, horrific stuff.
Brutal. We're in the charge phase now, and we're going to be charging into the Hellhound over here.
Yep, just the Troupe Master because he can't Overwatch anyway. You don't have the CP. So, yep, 8. That is plenty.
Good. And are you going to go with the flyer as well?
No, he's going to stay there quite happily.
Okay. What's your next charge?
We're then going to charge this guy here. He's going to charge into. You know what, actually, he's going to charge into this Hellhound.
Okay.
Reason being is because if I can get more points for Thin the Ranks from him than I can for those guys.
Sure.
And you're not getting any primary points anyway in your next turn, so I don't worry. I'm not worried about them holding an objective. So, yeah, going to charge into him.
Okay.
It's a 6.
I think that'll do it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. In he goes.
Right.
Is that all of your charges?
It is, yeah. Nothing else is going to charge. Why don't we, yeah.
Can the Shadowseer bring down this Hellhound? Let's see.
Yes. Yes. He hits you 3 times.
Okay,
we
very nice.
do
2
need
wounds.
5s to wound. We do get 2 wounds.
Minus.
-1.
Okay.
-1.
Okay. Looking for 4s. Oh, I dropped both. I dropped them both.
2d3 damage. Oh, he gets him as well.
Now it's 5.
Now,
okay.
he is on 3 wounds though.
Yeah, and now so I'm going to explode and take you with me.
Oh no! He's like the only vehicle that's not exploded.
Oh dear. Okay,
Oh man.
fair enough.
Okay.
Can we remove the last Hellhound? Let us see. 9 attacks.
The Twilight. Oh, the Twilight Fang is so good.
So good.
Alright, I've dropped 1.
Okay, very good.
I have. You know what? In the interest of it, I'm going to use my Player of the Twilight reroll on that.
Okay.
We have a full house.
It is now 5s to wound, re-rolling the fails. Okay, good thing too. Okay, there we go. It's 5 wounds at -3 there.
5 wounds at minus.
2 damage a pop.
Each one is 2 damage.
So you need 3 6s.
I need 3 6s out of the 5 wounds. Here we go.
Oh,
Drop one. Well,
it doesn't matter. Does he explode?
Yes!
Yes!
I mean, I can't kill him.
No, but
I
still.
can't kill him, but it is still pretty cool.
Yeah, you will get him.
So yeah, okay. So first of all, on your Troupe Master.
Yeah.
Takes
Oh, only the one. Okay.
And on the other fella, takes a wound.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be
Whoa.
the end of the fight phase.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, guys, the end, I think, of the game. Chef was already ahead. So going into my last turn, I've only got... really, I've got 2 Psychers and a Company Commander.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to be able to get the points to get back in the game, which is incredible. That was a really fun
That was a
game.
bloodbath.
Yeah.
Absolute bloodbath.
Absolutely incredible. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm a bit bummed out by
Yeah,
the,
man. They should have waded through the Star Weavers.
But, you know, that's it. Look, it happens sometimes. That's fine. So, Chef, really well done, mate. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
I certainly did.
Yeah.
That was a great game. That's been my favourite so far. Not just because I've won, guys, but because that was actually an indication of what our playtesting has proven, which is it's back and forth, back and forth. You've got to be cerebral. You've got to use your actual tactics. You know, obviously the terrain setup has helped.
Yeah.
You know, the things like the Phantasm redeploy, not Phantasm, Polychromatic Storm helped in my favour. But, you know, Bone did exactly what you do. You kind of go bang onto the objectives and go, you got to move me. And I was like, I've got to move you, it's a problem. Yeah. So I hope that's been a bit more of an indication of what 9th edition can actually be like, rather than a couple of the games where we film, which have been no less fun.
Yeah,
it's just an unfortunate fact of how the dice have gone, because I've rolled actually well today. Yeah. Rather than the game against Lawrence where he just went, I will steal your luck.
He does that.
Yeah,
like
bit annoying, bit annoying.
Look, that's all from us, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that. We certainly did. Obviously, we've got plenty more of these games to come. So thank you for your support, and we will see you very, very soon.
Bye for now. Bye.